You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.
Salute. Welcome to class, gang. Come on in. How y'all feeling? Sunday morning. What's up, guys? How y'all feeling? Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we not going to complicate that, guys. So how y'all feeling, man? It's the start of a beautiful week. Remember, guys, it's Sunday. Start your week today. Ain't none of us God. I mean, we are of God, and we are to be God-like, but we not God. We didn't do nothing this past 6 days, guys. So start your week today. All right, guys? How y'all feeling? Y'all come on in. Today we got, this is how single mothers train up their children, guys. And we're going to do some reading today. It's Sunday, fun day, so we're going to do some reading. We're going to make sense out of that title. We got a good old show lined up for y'all, as always. Now, try to get better. Every show, I try to make better than the last show. I try to be more articulate, try to be more clear. You know what I mean? Salute to all my mothers. Salute to all my sisters with sense that don't play about Mr. Goodbread. How y'all feeling this morning? Salute to my good breads, my righteous fair brothers, my inner circle. Salute to all y'all. How y'all feeling this morning? You know what I mean? Salute to all the brothers out there working hard, trying to deliver a message. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be as strong as mine, but at least you're trying. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. What y'all want to do, man? How y'all want to start this, man? You know I got some old crazy. You know that's what we do. We got some old crazy because that's what we do. We highlight the problem. And we know that the problem is these mothers, yo. Mothers, why y'all feel these kids owe y'all for your body, your choice? It was your body, your choice. It was your pleasure. It was your desire you catered to. And now you feel these kids owe you for what? Guys, something happened yesterday, guys. Right as I got off my little date with Mrs. Goodbread, I looked at the thing and I said, wow, Sean Kingston and his mother got arrested. So let's start with that. Let's just break that thing down, because say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You know what I mean? I thought we were supposed to train our children up. You know what I mean? It says Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go. And let's not play dumb. We know he in this situation is he and she. It's mankind. All right? It's not necessarily just the mother to the son. No. He'll let you know. In this book, he'll let you know. So don't play dumb and stay with me, right? Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. All right, this is why, where's my mothers? This is why you don't get to stick your hands in your pocket. You don't, man. Because y'all ladies have run out there and y'all go invest in all sorts of products and all sorts of companies, but you never invest in your mind, the biggest company, which is your mentality, which is how you think. Because honestly, you wasn't trained up. It's not your fault. You wasn't trained up. You see what he said, right? Who's trained up? Proverbs 22:6. Who gonna really say they was trained up? Now I'm not talking to the people that went and dug in the mud and got the answers for themselves and went and got them that new information so that they could break the curse, because everybody's trained up under the same curse. You know what I mean? So who is trained up and who trained them up? Because it's a whole lot of hands sticking in their pockets, acting like, oh, he make his own decisions. How can he or she make their own decisions? Everybody make decisions off of experiences. And you, as the mother, was supposed to provide that experience. You're supposed to train them up, man. You didn't train them up, man. You enjoyed your body, your choice. You enjoyed that motherfucking shit. You enjoyed the change of a lifestyle for yourself for having that baby, but you did not train that baby up. And then y'all be acting like these kids owe y'all. What these kids owe y'all? How do these kids owe y'all? What these kids owe y'all, mothers? Like, holla at me. Let me see what my chat's saying. We got any flying roaches in here? My God, Draken. What's going on, my God? What's going on? We got Killer Quabo in the house. Earthkin. You know what I mean? Mothers, what do these kids owe y'all? What these kids owe y'all? You know what I mean? Let's go back to some more reading before we get into some, you know what I mean, funny stuff. All right, number one, 1 Timothy 5:8, all the way at the bottom, guys. But if anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for members of his household, remember, this is another one of those, his is her as her is his. It's not one of those where it's just subjective to the man. Same way, you know what I mean, when he was talking about train up a child in a way he should go. He wasn't just talking about the boys. He's talking about the men and the women. So the same way that fit for that apply for that. So let's knock it off. Because this 1 Timothy 5:8, you'll see a lot of so-called church-going women and Christian and Muslim women. They'll use this one right here to try to say about child support. This got so much to do about providing that masculine energy and that feminine energy so that you can make a well-balanced child. It ain't just one-sided, man. It ain't one-sided, man. Who taught you how to be a dummy? It's not one-sided. You are to provide masculinity, because masculinity is the truth. Masculinity is correction. Masculinity is the discipline that will offset your lie, your whole lie, because you are femininity. You are nurturing, and that's a lie. You know what I mean? You lie to protect these little kids' feelings, man. So you need some discipline in these little kids' lives. And that's how that go. That's what that scripture means. All right? So I advise y'all fakers to stay up out my comment section, stay up out my chat with your hypocritical ass and these scriptures that y'all like tossing around. All right? While we on scriptures that y'all love to toss around, let's get to the main one. Let's get to one of your main favorite ones, right? This dumb shit right here. God gives his toughest battles, his strongest soldiers to his soldiers. Get out of here. You a lie. You a whole lie. And you know those tough battles? You know what those tough battles are, man? Let me tell you what those tough battles are. Those tough battles is poor choices and poor decisions that you made. You made. You know what I mean? He ain't just give you battles. He ain't give you poverty. You decided to stay in it. You ain't doing nothing about it. And that's why. So what do he give his smartest soldiers if we want to run with that dumb shit? You see how they done got everybody hooked to being a victim. They done got everybody programmed to being a victim. That is what the victim mentality people will try to use to justify their lack of progress because they refuse to take in some real shit. They want entertainment. They want pander. They want me to get on this platform and talk some stupid shit. Cause the sky is blue and black people gotta stick together and this and get the fuck out of here, bro. All y'all running around here with this heat. Y'all think y'all strong because y'all made poor choices and poor decisions, and now y'all got horrible consequences in the form of fighting demons. Y'all think y'all strong? Y'all not strong. Y'all stupid. You're stupid. That's what you are. And Galatians 6:7 tells us that. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will he reap. All right, so let's stop playing games, bro. Let's stop trying to use this book. Let's stop trying to use this Bible for what it is not. All right, and it's not a tool to sit there and pander to your feelings because you don't want to move your feet. You don't want to dig in the mud. You want to remain a victim. Stop it. Knock it off. Respectfully. Respectfully. Knock it off, bro. All right? Especially when it come to me. Don't come my way with it. Keep that shit all the way over there, yo. Go back to the person who taught you it that way. You know what I mean? Hi, had to get that off my chest, man. Cause people think we fools. Everybody think we fools. You know what I mean? Like,
what you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
You ain't tricking us. All right? You got them, but you ain't tricking us, man.
5 supernatural things that most people don't know about the Bible. One is God used 40 different men from the Middle East and Africa to write the Bible, and most of the guys never even met each other, yet their writings match perfectly. 2, most people don't know that the Bible has 2,500 prophecies, and over 2,000 have already come to pass. 3, the Bible actually is full of secret codes that foretell the future before it even happens. 4, the Bible is full of algorithms and mathematical codes that are more advanced than the computer. Go look up the gematria. And then 5, this is my personal favorite, and that is the Bible is the most read, it is the most debated, and it is the most purchased book in planet Earth. The Bible was removed from the bestseller list because if they did not remove it, no other book would ever win.
All right, we got early flying roaches. We got early flying roaches already. We got a flying roach in the building. You know what I mean? Already. We got a respectful, we got an incel. I know this is an incel and a troll because he couldn't even keep it real. He couldn't even keep it real. He couldn't even call me a nigga. No, you know what I mean? So go on and play with your dingaling, bro. Go play with your dingaling on a Sunday morning, bro. But don't play in my chat, bro. You got one more stupid thing to write, and then I'm gonna get you out of here. You know what I mean? We gonna get you out of here. So I don't care how you feel about my hat. You feel me? There's women out here selling their daughter into prostitution. There's mothers out here going into the store to steal with their kids, and you worrying about my child support hat when I have custody and I know all my kids, I've raised all my kids. What are you talking about? What is we talking about here? You see, you always want to jump in my chat with your personal agenda and your personal narrative. That is mental health issues at its finest, because that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about single mothers training their children up so that when you go outside, somebody don't rob you. All right, sir? So that hopefully if you're a man, sir, if you're a man, you can stop buying coochie. That's what we're talking about. Because you gotta buy coochie because these mothers are not training their children up. All right? Man, and you go outside and get beat over your head, you know what I mean? Or you keep attracting the whack niggas, so now you think all niggas is whack and liars. You keep attracting that because these same women that you like the cake for are raising those. So what are you worrying about my hat for? What's up with me? What's up with you? The problem is y'all so-called men don't know how much it take or how much it costs to raise a child. That's not the problem. The problem is y'all bitches lay down, let us fuck y'all, and then y'all get a chance to hold the baby and get the benefits. That's the problem. Give the man the baby. Give your baby father the baby. If you see, I love this. I love these type flying roaches because it's simple. Give your man the baby. Give the father the baby, and you go see about yourself. You go do your thing. You go do your thing. Do what you was doing before the baby and the come up. Cause you was doing great. You was on your way to success, right? Right? You wasn't. You was on your mama couch, scratching your coochie through your jeans when y'all used to wear jeans. And you had that baby to get a come up. Stop playing with me, all right? And get the fuck out my chat. Let's get it, y'all. Now I'm warmed up. Now I'm warmed up. Because there's a whole lot of this going on and they worried about my hat.
Singer Sean Kingston arrested just hours after his mother was also arrested. This morning, we're learning more about the charges.
Local 10's Annalise Garcia live this morning in Fort Lauderdale with more on what we know. Annalise.
Good morning, JC, Eric. And this came all after BSO received complaints that the singer had not completed certain payments. So he was not home when they raided his house. So he was arrested over in California. His mother arrested right here in South Florida. Broward County Sheriff's Office moved.
All right, so then why do y'all do this? Why you want to talk about the absent father, right? You want to talk about the dad that's not there, right, man? Right? You want to talk about the one that's not there. All right, before we talk about the father not being there, let's talk about the mother. Let's talk about the person that is there because that's what's important right now. Because that's who's raising the kids, right? That's who's, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to get to the fathers that's absent and that ran off. And that he a liar and he probably told you, can I leave it in? And you said, yeah. And then you let him leave it in. And then he did all that and still left. All right, we're going to get to him, right? Because you got to have one thing. In order to get to solutions, you got to focus on one thing at a time, all right? Pay attention now. I know you're a little bit yellow school bus. I know you're a little bit yellow school busy, so just pay attention. And let me slow down because I had the New York accent and they say we talk fast. So you understand, right? That we got to focus on this, the women. The women produce the babies, the women, right? Because look, right? Because look, hold on. Let the judge tell you.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
All right? Don't worry. I'll play it as many times as you need me until you get the concept. Because it's a simple concept, right? Because the coochie is on you. The coochie is on you, right? The penis is on him, right? What did you do wrong? What did you do wrong? Because the coochie not on him, right? He has the penis. You has the coochie, right? So what are you not teaching your kids? What are you not teaching your daughters?
Moved in with a mobile command unit and more than a dozen deputies to carry out a search warrant at a multi-million-dollar mansion tied to singer Sean Kingston. The musician was not home Thursday, but his mother was, and cops arrested 61-year-old Janice Turner on a series of theft and fraud charges.
She's complicit in it.
All right, so I need y'all fellas to stop running around here being programmed and hooked to the age, because they're jumping the chat, because I'm 61 years old, and they'll give you your age. They give you their age as if that's supposed to intimidate you, because everybody running around here emasculated and whipped to thinking you got to respect somebody by default. It is no respect by default. Fuck out of here. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. If you disrespectful, I'm going to disrespect you back. If you a thief, I'm not going to respect you. And you see, 61 years old, behind every hell of a son, there is a hell of a mother, bro. This is how she trained them up. Remember, let's go back to the reading. Train them up. This how they trained them up. And they stick their hands in their pocket, bro.
She knows what's going on.
An attorney for a company called Verver Entertainment says Kingston had a $150,000 television entertainment system installed in the home, but he never paid for it in full. Today, workers from the company.
You know, that's that straight neglect. Why would you buy a TV that big only to not pay for it? Because niggas, when they in any childhood, they be missing, they be lack of. So then they get older, and if they get some money, they try to make up for all that shit they mama didn't get them. And then they mama never teach them that that shit is worth nothing because she spent her whole life consuming the bullshit. Let's talk about it today. This is the shit we need to talk about. You want to talk about somebody that you let nut in you and run off. Man, we need to talk about the factory. We need to talk about who is pumping these kids out. Your baby father was raised by a mother like this. That's what we talking about. We talking about the mothers who raised your baby father, your deadbeat father.
Were allowed to confiscate the 232-inch TV system. Panel by panel, pieces of the system were loaded into a U-Haul as deputies searched the property for more valuables like high-priced watches. Several bags of potential evidence were carried out of the property and what appeared to be more big-ticket items that were fully covered. Even a luxury Bentley SUV was towed away from the driveway of the mansion. Kingston, whose real name is Kisyan Anderson, has been in the news before. In 2011, he was on a jet ski that slammed into a piling of a bridge just off of Star Island on Miami Beach, putting him in critical condition for nearly 2 weeks. But about Thursday's raid, the singer reacted with a message on Instagram that says, "People love negative energy. I am good, and so is my mother. My lawyer."
Fuck you mean people love negative energy, nigga? You a thief. You and your mother is a thief. Y'all niggas be stealing. Fuck you talking about people love negative energy. It don't get no more negative than stealing other people's shit. Like, bro, you steal. And you already got a bag. This is why I tell y'all guys, stop worshiping these celebrities, bro. These celebrities is one bad album, one not getting a part in a movie, one role away from being right in the hood with you eating pizzas and hot dogs. They credit is great, so people will give them stuff. So y'all running around here thinking these people mean or they worth a damn and they ain't worth shit. Once the bank stop giving them, they done. Foreclosed, everything coming down, bro. They on borrowed time. Then, but can't tell y'all that. This is why y'all be going inside them stores stealing like a motherfucker.
Lawyers are handling everything as we speak. And so both Kingston and his mother are facing numerous fraud and theft charges. As soon as we get any updates on this case, we'll bring it to you. And now we're live in Fort Lauderdale. Annalise Garcia, Local 10 News.
Y'all go check a video out. I did a video on the Mr. Goodbread reaction, a full-fledged video on that story right there. So let's keep it moving, guys, because that's not the only thing they do. We can't forget this one. We can't forget the all-time single hell of a mother, the hell of a mother of the fucking decade, guys. I know y'all remember this one.
No, that's great, because a lot of girls come in here, they don't have that positive, you couldn't do it.
Nope.
Let's talk about that. What was the deal? Why'd you turn into a big crybaby?
It was just too intense for me. It was too much for me to take, and I thought I could do it, and just couldn't.
And you couldn't. You're not the first, and I'm sure you're not going to be the last. But here is what is going to make you epic. I'm not even bullshitting. This is a first for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've dreamt about this my entire life, no lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Earlier in the shoot, tell me who dropped you off.
My mother.
Your mom. Who is behind you right now?
My mother.
Your mom. What the fuck is she here, and what's getting ready to happen?
Well, my mom's going to sit here and watch me do my come scene, and she's going to be coaching me and keeping me calm, cool, and collective.
Mom, come over to the side here. I got to talk to you.
Yes.
I mean, this is a little fucking weird, right? I mean, you're going to watch your daughter take 2 loads to the face.
Yes.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I have not.
No. Have you ever done porn back in the day or anything?
Yeah, right in my bedroom.
No. Okay. Now, your daughter spoke very highly of you. You were her rock, is what she said. Like, you're her support system. This is weird, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is really fucking weird, man. Like, my mind is blown. What's your take on this? Do Do you approve of your daughter doing porn, or do you just support her because she's doing it?
I approve of it because it's her decision, her body, and her choice. And anytime when you have one of your kids make a decision like that, you can shut them out or you can support them. And I choose to support him.
Y'all still worried about my hat? Y'all still worried? My hat, me wearing this hat is still a problem? Me wearing this hat is still a problem, right? It's my hat, right? I'm the ops. I'm the ops, right? Because my hat is producing the worst product in America, right? It's more to that, and we're going to get to it, because it's more to that. You know I wouldn't just cut it right there. I wouldn't. She don't know no better. That's why she approve of it, because she don't know. She got to keep her lights on. And what I told you, 3 things I've never seen. I never seen a Chinese food commercial. I never seen a married man run up to me, tell me, young man, get married. That's the greatest thing I ever did. And I never heard a prostitute or a drug dealer say they were doing those 2 things to keep their father lights on. Why are we not giving the kids to the children, to the father? It's my hat, right?
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
Nuts.
You couldn't do it.
Nope.
Let's talk about that. What was the deal? Why'd you turn into a big crybaby? No, that's great, because a lot of girls come in here, they don't have that positive reinforcement from their mom. Most of them don't even know who their fucking mom or dad are that come here. You're probably not familiar with our site, are you?
No, I can't say that I am.
Okay, if you were, you probably wouldn't be sitting here. We're heralded as one of the more like degrading, humiliating, basically the last stop on the fucking road to throwing your life away. You know, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But having your daughter sit there and being called names like bitch, whore, slut, I mean, is that something you approve of, or do you wish maybe she chose a different style of porn?
You know, again.
Yo, and guys, real quick, I'm sorry for cutting it. We'll play it back. Listen, child support don't mess up the guys, bro. Child support don't mess up the guys. Child support mess up the last name, the legacy. Child support fucks up the legacy, the last name. That's the child. It fucks the child over. You see what's going on. Yo, guys, 73% of men are engaging in the child support shit with the courts, with the family courts. 73% of men. That's a lot. That's a large portion of men that are buying in to child support, right? So for one, niggas got to stop crying and complaining about this deadbeat shit. When 73% of people are on paper, 73% of men are on paper paying. So, man, if you not getting no money, use a dummy. You fucking dummy, yo. You feel me? So the narrative that you're running with, cut it off. But it really fucking up the child legacy, because the children is, when they get 21, the mother who collected about, I want to say $200,000 worth of child support the whole 21 years, right? What does she have to offer that? What she have to offer that child? What does she have? Is she gonna buy that child a car? Is she gonna invest in the LLC? You know what I mean, with that child? These children still be fucked up, and then they get more mad at their dad because they be thinking their dad got it, and their dad is licking his wounds. Because child support to them is for their utilities. Child support for them is for their responsibilities that should have been taken care of before they decided to fuck and suck on that nigga, right? Because as soon as you ask a chick, what is child support for? The last thing they're gonna say is for the child. They're gonna say light. They're gonna mention a bunch of utilities that should have been paid for. Like, how is those utilities being paid for before you decided to be a freak off? Before you decided to be the ultimate freak off? How is your gas? How is your light? How is your water? All the shit you try to use when it's time to get a kid his child support. How is that stuff being paid? No answer. No answer. This how you put the kid to work, you sacrifice the kid, and then you charge them. Y'all kids, man. When you get to 13, bro, tell her you want to go to your dad, bro. Your dad not charging you room and board to stay there. You know, and that's another thing I never heard. I never heard a kid tell me they dad charged them room and board to stay in the house. You had these kids, then you charge these kids. You try to disguise it as teaching them responsibility. How you teaching them your responsibilities? Y'all is not slick, bro. Y'all is not.
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
Whoa, they think they funny.
No, that's great because a lot of girls come in here, they don't have that positive reinforcement from their mom. Most of them don't even know who their fucking mom or dad are.
Positive reinforcement. Yo, the devil is a lie. I tell you, the devil is a lie. That's not positive. See what I mean? And that's a perfect example of positivity and reality. Nowadays, people think positivity is stupidity. If you're not being stupid for them, you ain't being positive. You being negative. That's why I always lean on the side of reality. There's positivity and then there's reality. There's a lot of positivity in being real. Because that other shit,
No, that's great because a lot of girls come in here, they don't have that positive reinforcement from their mom. Most of them don't even know who their fucking mom or dad are that come here. You're probably not familiar with our site, are you?
No, I can't say that I am.
Okay, if you were, you probably wouldn't be sitting here. We're heralded as one of the more like degrading, humiliating, basically the last stop on the fucking road to throwing your life away. You know, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But having your daughter sit there and being called names like bitch, whore, slut, I mean, is that something you approve of, or do you wish maybe she chose a different style of porn?
You know, again, in porn, everybody has to start somewhere. And so this might not have the place where she wanted to start, but this is where she started. She's not always going to be at the bottom. There's always the chance for improvement and moving up in it. So again, in any profession, you have to start at the bottom to work your way up to the top.
You got to make your bones.
There you go.
I'm actually a little upset your mom's calling us the bottom now. You know,
I'm going by what you say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of think we're the best at what we do.
Hey, and if that's what you think, then that's what you think. Somebody has to think that, right?
That's right. I like her. I wish, you know, maybe we can get both of you back for a full scene. Because I think your mom can fucking make it happen, man. I think she's pretty freaky. All right. You ready to take 2 cum shots to that fucking face?
I'm ready.
Mom, you ready?
She's got this. I'm behind her.
All right. Yeah.
incredible, yo. You just can't make this shit up, bro. And they want to strength and fight with me. What that lady used the child support for? What she used the child support for, guys? Sure wasn't to train her up. How she trained her up? I see we got some comments in the chat. We got some trigger folks. We got some chicks that don't understand that child support is for the child and not your utilities. Ma'am, how were your utilities paid? Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link. Guys, hold on, guys. Let me drop the link because I need to understand. I need to communicate with my sisters. How was your utilities that you so think that the child gotta live there in the house? How is that house rent being paid? Let's go to that. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Fuck all the bullshit. You was paying rent before you had that baby? Time out here. Let's stop playing. Before you had that baby, man, before you had your firstborn baby, babe, before you had your firstborn, we're not talking about the second, the one you want to count because you got to come up from the first one, so you was a little bit, you know what I mean, independent, more independent by the second. We talking about that first baby, man. Let's stop playing. Get on here. I need a sister to get on here. I need a sister to get on here and tell me a mother. I need a mother to get on here and not lie, because I got questions. I got questions to make sure you ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Trust me. You know what I mean? How was your rent paid before you had that baby? And say word, you wasn't living in your mother house and your mother was paying that rent and the utilities and like, so what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? The child support is for your child, ma'am, not for your new lifestyle, ma'am. No. We're talking about the first child. We're not talking about more children because that's the more times you done busted wide open and wide open. We're talking about the first child, ma'am. We're talking about the first child. Before you had your first child, how was you paying your utilities, your rent, your water, your light? That's what we're talking about. Stay focused now. Stay focused. Don't go all off. You said you worked 40 hours. You worked 40 hours a week and you had your own crib. You worked 40 hours a week and you had your own crib, right? That's what you're saying. So you was working 40 hours a week, you had your own crib, and you was using your 40 hours a week to pay for your crib and your utilities and your lights. So then why you can't give that child support directly to your child? So then what are you doing now that you have cut, here we go now, because they think we stupid, right? Now that you have a baby. You have a baby, right? You add one new mouth. And the child support is for the child. How does the child support end up taking care of the bills that you already was taking care of yourself? You know what I mean? Yeah, but they don't say that though. Man, mama, they don't say daycare. They go right into talking about things that should have been taken care of before they got the baby, before they had an unplanned pregnancy. That's what we getting at too. Because it's not like y'all sit here and talk to the baby father and come up with a plan to roll out. It's not like y'all do that. You know what I mean? It's not like y'all do that. So we're not gonna play. We're not gonna play now. And y'all don't never mention the daycare and the daycare, the child support divvy that up. The child support divvy that up. Plus, we already understand that, right? Hold up. We understand that the ACS got the daycare handled for y'all because y'all could go get a child care provider. Y'all could go get a child care provider, right? So y'all could go get one of your dusty little friends, right? And she'll say that she watched your kid, even though your kid is in school during those child care times, right? During those child care hours, your child is in school, right? But you'll have your dusty friend sign like if she's watching them, right? And then y'all will end up fighting each other because she didn't realize that they're gonna take more taxes out. Because the check is in her name, but it's your kids. And she really don't watch them because the school got them. So then we get into that. So y'all already got that hustle going on. So that's more money. That's a plus sign. That's a big old plus sign coming into your crib. More pluses going into your crib. So it's not, but it's the majority. It's the majority with the daycare joint, with that daycare and that child care shit. That child care shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the majority. The majority. We got my guy, One Mizike. What's going on, One Mike?
Yo, man, what's good, man? I'm over here fixing my car and shit. Yo, man, I don't know why these chicks be over here talking shit, man. You drop them the live and the live stream. You know what I'm saying? You hit them with the link. They know they ain't gonna show up in there, so they get embarrassed, man. Let me tell y'all, shorty, something, man. Child support program ain't nothing but a fucking scam. All right. First of all, they get the loan in your name because y'all signed up for the shit knowing good and damn well they could take your kids. Your kids don't even belong to y'all. They belong to the state. So y'all sign that bullshit ass contract. And I'm gonna let y'all know something else too. That shit's gonna end up fucking up y'all lives. Y'all don't even know it. The signature that y'all gave, that shit gave money to the states. The states is incentivized on your destruction, on your own kids, on your own future generation. Y'all signed up for a program that's incentivized to pay the state. It ain't paying y'all. Y'all getting pennies. Y'all could have stayed with that man that y'all opened your legs up for and actually ended up coming out on top better. Now y'all over here, y'all getting every program named in the book. Y'all just bringing yourselves deeper and deeper into debt. depending on Zaddy, saying y'all getting independent. Now listen, hold up. You're saying you buy clothes for your kids for that child support, right? It hits the account, but that money, y'all was supposed to be getting more money for that, but y'all signed up for some bullshit for pennies. And I know y'all using that on y'all utility bill. If y'all ain't using it on y'all utility bill, I'm sure you using that shit to get your hair like the weed that's on your head right now, along with them fake hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes and shit, making car payments on your car note or whatever that you got, man. Stop bullshitting the game, man. Niggas know the truth. Niggas is waking up. Y'all done, man. Y'all done. Y'all straight done. If y'all want to talk y'all shit, jump into the chat, man. The majority of y'all jump into the chat. If y'all feel like y'all want to talk y'all shit, man, we here. It's Sunday. Bring it. I'm ready to feel the heat, man. Y'all go ahead. Y'all talk all this good shit. Y'all be signing y'all names on anything, not knowing y'all already slaves to the state. If the state says, hey, come over here, bitch. You're part of our program now. Come over here and take this shot. You know what I'm saying? Come in here and get injected with the venom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all signed up for all that. That shit ain't nothing but a
Guinea
program. Y'all
pigs.
sold y'all souls.
Guinea pigs.
Yeah, y'all guinea pigs for real, for real. Y'all saying, oh, it ain't, it's going to the child. Let's be real. Y'all know y'all taking that money and funnel it from somewhere else because y'all know y'all ain't got it like that. If y'all feel like y'all can't take away the kids and y'all can't take care of the kids, hand them shits off to the father, man. Let the father get his time in, man. Stop bullshitting the game. Y'all can pull a wall over everybody else's eyes but ours because we see the truth and we on here on the Good Bread channel. Y'all know y'all can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? The truth is strong. Y'all hate it, but you know what I'm saying? The truth is real. The truth is real. The light is on, and y'all flying roaches is about to scatter because the game is up. The jig is up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took the bait. It's a wrap. If y'all feel like you got that, if you feel like you got big kahunas, big titties, or whatever like that, jump your asses in the live stream, man. Talk that good shit. But unless y'all talking facts, unless y'all know the real deal, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
yo,
Yeah, hold up.
Tiazi, what's your email, Tiazi? What's your email? I send it to your email. You already know. If it don't work, I don't know how it don't work. He clicked the link and got on.
It was a one button click. She probably got one of those government assisted fucking phones and shit that they be handing out for free and shit. That's why the link don't even work.
We do know the facts, yo. And the facts
Hold up.
is
Mm-hmm.
you starving for attention. Y'all females be starving for attention. It's written all over you. You know what I
Yep.
mean? The
On
link
top of
worked for
that,
Miss Gail. They lie, and we know what it is. We know what time it is. Y'all starving for attention. Hold on.
yep, yep,
Y'all
yep.
starving for attention. Y'all trying to divert the stream because all y'all hustle kids. Y'all hustle kids, yo. And that's what it is. And y'all know that the closer we get to the truth, the more pushback we gonna get from y'all. You know what I mean? We got real good sisters in this chat watching y'all too, just sitting there watching y'all
Mm-hmm.
fight for stupidity. Y'all
Yep.
fight for the right to fucking be irresponsible with your coochie. That's all you doing. This is a personal
Exactly.
accountability channel where all we do is call out bad behavior and we address it so that you don't be doing the same thing. So whenever you start to make the attack on me, I already know you got mental illness issues. You got the purple hair. We already know anybody that want purple or any of them funny, flashy colors in their hair, they got neglect issues. You got low self-esteem. You want attention. And then you got a whack-ass color like purple. So you probably Caribbean. You got some Caribbean vibes to you because we know that that's your favorite color. But oh, man,
Yeah, and another thing too, they
how
got a
much more
fucking
facts do you want me to, how much more facts do you want?
yeah, another thing too, they got an identity crisis. She said
We
y'all don't
know
seem
that's
to
a
know the
filter.
facts.
We know that's a filter. We know you are so far gone. We know that. We could tell. We could tell. We
Yeah,
know
she
that's a filter.
the crazy shit about that is though too, she's talking all that shit on there. She got an identity crisis, right? And then on top of that, she don't know what the fuck 42 USC 666 is. That's the mark of the beast. You signed up for that shit, you dumbass. You sold your
Man,
soul.
listen. We're gonna get back to the stream because that's what you tried to do, man. We do know the facts about the people household because we read books, man. I read books. You feel me? We read, we go outside. I talk to your kids. I talk to your kids. I talk to the kids. Your kids. I talk to them. You know what I mean? Don't forget that. You know what I mean? But let's get back to the stream because we got more bad behavior, yo. We got more bad behavior.
Yo, if you want that smoke on the fucking Mr. Goodbread channel, y'all need to get up on here and talk that good shit now or forever hold y'all peace.
You know,
Y'all
my body.
sick. Y'all weak.
Listen, I only came on here to tell y'all this, right? Hey, ladies. Hey, females. Hey, baby mamas. Hey, girls.
Hey, girl.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Any of y'all that have children. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, single mamas.
Hey, single mamas.
For those of y'all females that you are a parent, right? You have children, right? And your baby daddy is not a deadbeat. Like all of, you know, I know, shout out to my mamas that the nigga ain't there at all. He don't want to be there. He ain't trying to be there. It ain't got nothing to do with you. The nigga just ain't there because he's an old fuck nigga, pussy nigga, deadbeat, whatever. I ain't talking to y'all. You know, I fucks with y'all. Like I support my mamas that's doing what they gotta do based on being left out here by themselves, right? I fuck with y'all. But the rest of y'all, hey girls, hey ladies, y'all hoes gotta stop keeping these kids from their daddy. Y'all bitches really got to get out y'all feelings and stop making it about the fact that a nigga lied to you, that he didn't lock in with you, that pussy ain't have enough power to pressure monogamy on the man. Like he was a little bit more clever than what you were, girl. He knocked you up, got you pregnant, and because he don't want to be in a one household family setting with you, you want to move funny with the kid. Don't get on here looking stupid because I'm talking to you. And you, for those of y'all that I just told y'all, I'm in your corner, sis, the ones with the real deadbeats, don't type all them long captions under my goddamn live. I told you, bitch, I'm not.
Yeah, that mental health issues. They don't be getting it. They think it's a boys versus girl channel. They think it's a boys versus girls channel, love. They don't be getting it.
Talking to you. So please don't walk yourself into a fight, and when you get your ass beat, pretend like you was a victim, okay? Because this ain't your fight. I'm talking to the hoes that's sitting around right now, and you mad because the nigga like won't do what you want him to do. He won't move how you want him to move. He won't be the type of father that you want him to be. Let me help y'all because a lot of y'all hoes was raised wrong. So just listen up, sis. It's coming from a loving place. Take a deep breath and breathe. Let me explain something to you. People have the right to be whatever type of fucking parent they want. It ain't your job to be a nigga daddy or a mama and try to re-raise them on how to raise their children. However he want to be with his kids, if he's not harming them physically, mentally, or emotionally, you don't have the right to try to make a bitch do what you want them to do. Another thing that y'all was raised wrong on. How much money a nigga do and don't give y'all does not determine how much you let him see his children. Children aren't for sale.
It's quiet in them chats. It's quiet. The flying roaches, they flew out of here.
So rather a nigga gave you no money this month or all his money this month, rather he paid his child support or he did not. You do not have the right to keep these kids from their daddy, ho. I don't know who told you that was okay, but I'm telling you from me to you, and I will tell your mammy if you tag her on here, that ho, y'all doing it wrong. If the nigga gave you no money for the month of January, he should still be able to see his children when he want to. Y'all clear on that? Him handling his responsibilities financially and the children having a physical father in their life is two separate issues.
That go back to what we read. Remember, we did some reading. For you flying roaches that was late to class, we did some reading today. We did some reading. Yeah. You know what I mean? The bottom one. Go all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. You see me? The bottom right here, like right here. This one right here. 1 Timothy 5:8. But if anyone does not provide for his relatives and especially for members on that plantation, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Y'all sisters got to go. That's them demons y'all fighting. You know how y'all say God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers? That's them tough battles. That's them tough battles y'all strong soldiers then brought upon yourself. Amen.
Let me speak to you about compartmentalizing, ho. That means you take one situation and you separate it from the other. You don't make a nigga pay you to see his seed, bitch. Y'all understand that? Half of y'all, you didn't put this much thought into picking the nigga or deciding if you was going to sleep with him raw. Now you want to do all this way overthinking, or rather he should see the kid based on how much money. Ho, you didn't think that much.
Because if I don't set my
down,
standard,
that's why you got a baby with a nigga
the
that you do.
standard won't be set. Because if I'm asleep, How can I be woke? Yes. Because if I don't fall, how will I get up? Because if it's not in front of you, then it's already behind you. That's a bar. Because if I don't get right, then I'm gonna get left. Because if I don't swim through it, I'll drown in it. Because if I don't...
That's why you right now going through what you're going through. So listen, own that shit. Be responsible. Accept personal accountability for the nigga that you chose. Y'all clear on this? How much money a man give you does not determine how much he should see his child. Let that man see his children. And here go another thing. Just breathe, ho. I know you mad at me now. You bothered. Oh, she got the tattoos under her neck. Her voice deep. Is it a tranny? Bitch, I might be, but you still need to let that nigga see his kids, ho. Quit worrying about me and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm telling you some G-ass shit. This is another thing your man.
I'll tell him that all of the time. I tell him that everything you say about me, what if it was true? How is it going to help you? And that's the problem. So worried about everything outside of you that you don't get no better. Dummies.
Emma didn't teach you, and you might want to tag her right now because she need to understand this about y'all, daddy. Y'all don't understand that when it comes to parenting as African-American women, as urban women, you are not obligated to keep the children swinging on your hip 24/7. Stop letting your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-aunt, your mama who did it the fuck wrong based on how they was raised in them generational ass curses and that slave mentality make you feel like if you go out and actually set your life up to where you ain't got the kids swinging on your hip all day long, you are a bad parent. Stop letting them motherfuckers think because the child don't wake up every day looking your stank breath ass in the face, you somehow doing something wrong. No, bitch. You can allow them children to go with their father. It don't matter what you think if he is not harming them physically. Mentally and emotionally, he has a right to step in as a parent. Y'all got to normalize the idea of the kids going with their daddy for more than just a weekend. They can wake up with him. He can take them to fuck to school. You can get you a real break, not one of them breaks that your mama taught you to get where you just sit them with their daddy and by Sunday night when school finna start on Monday, you calling for him to bring them back. Them kids can have some clothes at their daddy house and go to school from over there. Girl, it ain't gonna hurt that girl to go to school without her ponytail brushed up for one day.
Exactly. I had one homegirl in my chat earlier. She tried to tell me fathers can't even hold a kid for 5 minutes. Try it. Try it. Because we real good adapters. You know that? You know how I learned how to swim? Uncle just pushed me in the motherfucking pool, yo. Mom's was about to catch a whole heart attack. Her brother pushed me dead in the pool, bro. And you know what happened? I start swimming. Because that's how man is. We faced with so much tasks, we got no choice but to adapt to it. The problem is, you mad at how we gonna get that task complete. Because yes, we are gonna use our resources. Yes, my mama is gonna hold me down. My sister is gonna hold me down. My new girlfriend is gonna hold me down. And that's the problem. Y'all be so worried about everything other than yourself.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, I hear you. How you doing, sis? Hold on.
Hey, I'm not trying to interrupt nothing, but see, I joined because I was trying to join earlier when we was having the conversation about what we were talking about earlier. So that's what I'm still on. I'm trying to bring the conversation back a little bit, if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
I wanted to come on here because that's why I felt like the conversation was a little bit all over the place at first, because at first you was talking about child support, and then you played some other clip about I halfway don't even know something about OnlyFans or porn or something like that. and it just didn't seem to have anything to do with the conversation. But my thing was, you were asking how do bills get paid before a child gets there, right? Correct? That's what you was asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Mind you, I'm just start off by saying this. I don't have no kids. Never been pregnant, but I am just
All
kind
right,
of
hold on. Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah, you
This
can.
all right, right. Sorry to interrupt. Every time I get in this conversation, right, and I get the most pushback from somebody that don't have any kids. You know what I mean? So you really can't. You're really not gonna be able to we're not gonna be able to have a clear conversation. But I'll let you speak and let you get it off. But it's not really a conversation to
That's where I
have.
disagree, though. I have nieces and nephews. I've watched kids. I've raised kids. That's where I have to disagree with you at the same time.
Go
That's
ahead.
where I will have to disagree with you. Just because I haven't laid down and opened my legs don't mean I don't understand how hard it is to raise a kid. But yes, I did have my own apartment, no roommates, no none of that for 2 years. So when you say how do the bills get paid, yeah, it do take. Sometimes you got to work 7 days a week, 12-hour days. And my thing is, let's say you were also talking about how sometimes pregnancies aren't planned. Well, I'm just going to say you can't be taking one example and applying that to everything because, like, for example, my niece was planned. My brother and his baby mama did plan my niece. A lot of people do plan pregnancies and stuff like that. I was trying for a baby at a certain point in time, so you can't say that that babies aren't planned.
All right, what plan, not to cut you off, but what would be the plan what would be the plan? Like, what was the plan? What was your plan to have a baby? Like, can you run us through what was your plan to have a baby?
My plan, you know what, to have a baby, I mean, we can definitely go through this, but can I finish what point I was making first?
Yes.
My point being is that me working 40 hours a week and, doing that by myself, even if there is another person, because, like, my brother is not on child support or nothing like that. Like, I wouldn't want to put no man on child support. Like, you shouldn't have to be on child support. If you're taking care of your responsibilities, you shouldn't have to be on child support in the first place. But anyways, like I said, let's say that we do have a baby. A baby, you know how much it takes to watch a baby. You were talking about child health or child care and stuff like that. People do not be treating kids right all the time. Mothers don't trust other people watching their kids, so they're not gonna be at work. They're not gonna be working the same hours they was working before they had the baby. That's my only thing. So yes, if a father does not decide to step up and already take care of those responsibilities, and he gets put on child support, that woman might have to be paying for some bills. She's at home watching the baby. So yeah, of course that money is going to be going to rent and utilities and shit like that for the baby. I just don't understand where your logic was in that.
Oh, all right. So I get what you're saying, right? So where you got thrown off with me is having an unplanned baby, having a baby before you are established as a person, as an individual, is the worst thing you can do. So you can't be in a worse position and then say you're gonna plan to have a baby because you're already planning to fail. You get what I'm saying? That's delusional. For somebody that's working, for a woman that's working 40 hours, 40 hard hours, and her plan is to have a baby, that's not, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. 'Cause I don't raise my daughters like that. But I tend to notice in my community, a lot of the women are under that programming that you know what I mean? Just you could have a baby, like we can have a baby, but yo, bro, we in poverty, sis. Like, bro, none of us is winning. Like, we can't keep having babies because they cute. We can't keep having babies because they cute.
100%.
You know what I mean? That shit don't make no sense.
100%. And I admit that definitely. I was a little bit younger when I was planning to have a baby, so I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't where I needed to be. I'm still not where I need to be to have a baby. That's why nowadays, if you ask me, I don't want no kids. But
And you made the right thing. See, and look, that one thing I could tell you is you gotta be a believer in God because it's a reason why God didn't have you have a kid.
I'm telling you.
Because that would have been a hell of a plan. I'm telling you, that would have been a hell of a plan.
Also, my thing is, y'all be talking about us black women, but y'all also have to watch the way that y'all present yourself as black men. You don't want to be seeming like ranting ass black men that just hates the black women and hates the black community.
But no, that's
Hold up.
see the thing. But
Hold
hold
up.
on, the thing with me is how what you see is what you get. There's no right way to tell the truth other than to lie. And since the show started, I have not lied. All I did was tell the truth with examples.
That's why I said you should just be more clear with yourself, because like I had to come on here and clarify with you more than anything. Is I had to clarify. So I just feel like maybe you should be a little more clear.
You know what it was too. You came. Well, I don't know what time you came in the stream, but the joint be jumping fast. So somebody commented about my hat. Somebody took the stream from what we talked. What the title is. They commented about my hat. I commented back. That's how we got to child support, because we wasn't even talking about child support today.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if y'all sitting up here going off. We don't know if y'all sitting up here just ranting for the views, trying to look crazy on purpose, or if y'all actually onto something. So y'all gotta be more clear. You feel me? Your delivery is a lot. It say a lot. It could cancel out your message if you're not careful.
But hold on. This is why. Hold on. Let me before you go. Before you speak, Sam. Let me play something for her so she'll understand why my delivery should never matter, and it's how she was raised to not like a delivery like mine's, because a lot of the shit in her.
I don't like it. I'm just saying that you will reach more people if you watch us.
No. But ma'am, I got 355. Ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm reaching the people that I want to reach. I'm trying to tell you, like, there's no right way to tell me how to run my show. Like that, you know what? We come in a community where they think they can control, like control. This is why co-parenting don't work, because it's about controlling. You got to let the person be who they are so that you know what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got to let me be who I want to be.
And
that's how y'all do.
It was just a suggestion. That's fine. And you
But do you get it though? Do you get what I mean?
Come on, let me.
You don't get that you gotta let a person be. You don't get that you gotta let a person be where he needs to be, so that you know what you need to do.
That is perfectly fine.
Let me get in this, man. Let me get in this.
I want to get an understanding though, because this is where the communication be going wrong.
Yes, I do understand, but there's nothing wrong with suggesting, just like you were suggesting to all these women what they be doing.
You can suggest it. I'm not saying you wrong for suggesting. Once you suggested it, I just told you what I wasn't gonna do, because you gotta let people be who they are. Sometimes sometimes, right? If you were a weak dude, when you make a suggestion, you would change his whole. You would change you're changing, because he's weak. He would change what he really wanted to do to go with what you want. And then that's
a gender thing. Isn't that what everybody? If anybody's weak, that's what anybody. That's not.
That's not, because see, women. No. Women are more submissive, and women are more like women have what a man wants. So women know how to pull back. Women know how to play with that fish hole to get a man to take her suggestion. You know what I mean? But
men know what women want too. Men know it's the same thing. It's not a gender thing. Like you said, if that man is weak or if that woman is weak, it's the same thing. I just don't feel like it's a gender thing. I feel like it's unfair. But I like I said, I just wanted to come here and clarify that one topic. I'm gonna let y'all have the rest of y'all live. You feel me? Have a great day and thank you for.
Hold on, little mama. Can I holler at you for a sec before you bounce?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you were talking about how men represent themselves, right? Earlier.
Everybody, I say everybody, because I feel like people preach a lot on the women, but I think just everybody needs to represent themselves. Just be mindful of how they represent.
I mean, what do you think this representation looks like, though?
Right now, I feel like we're doing good. I feel like everybody's having a decent conversation right now. That's why I said we came back and clarified. When I was on here before, that's why I said I wasn't sure if y'all was just ranting for the views or what. But now
No. I mean, when we talk about certain things, we talk about issues because they're true and they're real. This is not. Hold on. This ain't some make believe. Just talking about child support, talking about alienation, talking about parenting. This is not something that doesn't exist. This exists, and the thing is, when like somebody like you, which you don't even have a child, you come on here and you make it seem like what we're saying is not true. Because you come with an anecdotal story about yourself and your relatives.
I said you might. Okay, but just like I gave you an example, that's what y'all was doing. Y'all try to give one example and apply it to everybody, and that's why I say you can't do that. So I gave an example.
But no, but you know,
It,
this show, I come with clips. I come with several examples. Like I showed the mother stealing with her son. You know what I mean? A 61-year-old mother stealing with her son. Then I showed the mother holding her daughter's head right there while the dude take nut shots on her face. So
Okay,
that
and
was
that's what I'm saying. Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm not saying that some women don't be taking these checks and doing the wrong thing with it. I'm not saying that y'all not wrong, but I'm saying you can't say every case. That's why I say you have to clarify and shit like that.
but no,
why do we have
but when
why
it's
do we have
clear,
to why do we
what's
have to
clear is that
clarify?
it's a mother that raised a boy and a
You don't
mother
have
raised
to.
a daughter.
You don't have to. If you want, but if
Mother
you want
raised daughters
someone like
and
me to
sons.
get the message, then clarify. You don't have to. But if you want to reach somebody like me, you should.
But like, look, check this out. If we say all black women are trying to make bonnets a common thing to wear in public, and then you come on, is that all women? Is that or is that most of them?
And I was gonna apologize for that when I came on here, but I mean I was at the club last night. I look a little crazy. I'm about to go out again tonight. So I mean that's why I'm like I don't have no kids. I'm out here enjoying my life, but
Yeah, but I'm just saying you don't got to have a kid. I'm just saying, but but earlier you said presentation, right? So look at how you presenting yourself. Do you know how many subscribers this man has? So you projecting yourself as a bonnet wearing, weed smoking, in the car, drinking it. I mean, not drinking, but smoking and driving.
I live in Colorado. It's legal. I'm not driving. I'm not
I know, but you in the car though. If a police was to pull you over, if a police was to get behind you right now, why you in that vehicle?
What you mean get behind me? I'm not smoking. I'm not driving.
No.
I haven't smoked or drive on this
But you're in the vehicle though.
I'm in the vehicle.
But I'm not gonna break down the law to you because
5,000. You got a question. 5,000. You got a question from the chat.
What is it?
Why do you guys care about her bonnet?
I don't wear it. That's her.
I care because
I mean, honestly,
And if I take my bonnet off, then y'all gonna say how my hair's not brushed. So it's either what, and it's not weave either. It's natural hair.
Holy shit.
Either what. What is it gonna be? So I mean, I could take my bonnet off.
Nah, it's natural. It's natural. It's natural. It's natural. No gaslighting.
Hold on. I got a question. Yo, shorty, you can hear me? You can hear me clear?
I can.
All right. So look, check this out. A lot of people, I know you came into the chat. You came in there kind of late. If you understood the real shit that's going on, the people on the outside, Mr. Goodbray, he's telling it like it is. He's telling it so that everyone has accountability. He's not just focused on the women. He's focused on everybody as a whole, especially us as a people. What I think you fail to understand is you came in almost towards the end of the stream or the mid part way of the stream, not really understanding, as with the flying roaches that came in there to try to offset you into having you believe that he's actually the bad guy. No, what he's doing is he's calling. Hold on, let me finish.
It's because I'm about to get off, and I am about to let y'all.
Why are you getting off?
It's because I wasn't even trying to be on here. Like I said, I just wanted to talk about that one thing.
But just listen to this before the whole message is complete. What I want you to understand, sis, is that none of us are the enemy. We're just calling the shit out for what it is. I know you may not see it right now, but there's a lot of shit that's out there from the powers that be that are incentivizing for us to destroy one another. What he's trying to do is have you open up your eyes, open up your mind. Stop believing what you're hearing from these other chicks that are just out to attack somebody without knowing the full truth in detail and doing the actual research of what is really going on, what's really going down. A lot of men may look bad and say, "Oh, well, you know what? Fuck child support." Child support destroys everybody. If you ever look at the codes, the DC codes, it's 42 USC 666. These people are taking out loans on your name. If these women know that there was loans coming out that they signed up for, you don't own your kids. That's one. Two, they sell the fucking bonds, which is the court case number on Wall Street. That money was supposed to go to y'all. Y'all signed up for it. That social security number is your account number. They made the lady sign up for it so that way the state could get the benefits. Throw the father in jail and fuck up your whole legacy. Now women could never be wives. The women thinking that they're getting away with shit are not getting away. They're enslaving themselves because they signed up to a program. They signed the kids up to a program. We all know that without the father, the chain and the weakest link is the mother. That's how he gets access to the child and throws the child into poverty. And then, for order to survive, he's going to do whatever he can, which is more than likely they're going to look at him as being a criminal, criminalizing his ass, throw him in jail, throw the father in jail, leave the mother out of jail unless she did something really negligent to the child. And they say, hey, you know what? You going in too. And we all got what we wanted. So we're all going to trade off on y'all shit all on Wall Street while we get paid fuck over your family and we come up. That's what nobody seems to understand. We're not each other's enemies. So you can't really believe what the system has been pumping into y'all heads and to having y'all think that we the enemy. We are not your enemy. We are your friends. We are your brothers and sisters that are out there. And I'm not saying this to be on some regular crazy shit, but a lot of us need to get it together. And he's trying to, Mr. Goodbread and the other gentleman on the channel that's on there right now, along with the other few others, really wants y'all ladies to see this shit. And if in
That's
order for
Tyler.
us to come together, we
Let her
need
talk
to
real quick.
see
She
that.
got something to
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna let her cook. I'm gonna let her cook because she don't know right now. She need to find
I
out.
know that's what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say I feel the same way, bro. Ain't nobody trying to be your enemy. You said y'all need to do y'all research. That's why I came on here. I wanted to see what y'all was talking about. I respect what y'all doing. I respect all of it, bro. Keep doing what y'all doing. Thank you for allowing me to come on here and say what I have to say. Thank y'all for allowing me to have my little time and everything like that. I appreciate it. We not y'all enemy either. Power on God, like for real, for the people.
Yo,
We for the
Todd,
people,
no doubt.
but,
Todd, do me a favor though, Todd. Before you go, do me a favor. Don't you have no kids, yo. Don't you have no motherfucking babies, yo. You stay,
not no
you stay,
time
baby.
soon, on God.
Don't you add to this chaos, yo. Or I'm gonna talk about you, and
Not
you
no
ain't gonna
time
like it.
soon.
You know
I
what I
got my
mean?
YouTube shit. I'm gonna follow y'all.
And you be careful tonight at the clubs. You know them people is out tonight, man, and niggas is acting wild for the weekend.
Yes, sir. You know, I be with my friends. We be strong and we got each other back. But I mean, y'all have a blessed day.
Don't be
Yo,
drinking and driving either.
hold up though. Yo, shorty, on some real shit. You beautiful on the inside and out. I believe that it's not too late for you. Instead of rocking that fucking bonnet, rock a doobie wrap. Look natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Every nigga love a
and
doobie wrap.
sis, take that nose ring out, yo. Yo, sis, take that nose ring out. I'm gonna tell you like I tell my, take that shit out of there, miss. That look like you. You gotta watch Ninja Turtles, girl. Go watch Ninja Turtles. You ever seen Bebop and Rocksteady? You got to watch that shit. Watch that shit for a week, and you'll take it out. You're gonna take it out, man. you're gonna take it out.
And your face is pretty. You don't gotta decorate it.
I appreciate y'all for real. But I'm gonna
Yo, Chelsea, now on to you, Chelsea.
I'm gonna hit the follow button, y'all. I'm gonna see
Yo, and leave your cash app in the chat. Leave your cash app in the chat, yo. I'm gonna send you something just for having a heart. Cause every time I drop the link, you know what I mean, to get some communication with my sisters, they scared to death. Scared to death.
But I really did have to type that whole link into my URL. Like I had to sit there and like type the whole link and shit. I was like, this shit is not working for real. But I got on here though. I'm here, so that's good. Shit.
Word.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? We need more of this. We need to show our community more of this. Yo, let's get back to the goddamn show. 5,000, what up, man? Yo, hold on. That's Chelsea. You ain't safe, Chelsea. What's up,
another
Chelsea?
thing. Another
Why
thing too is
hold on. You could address Chelsea at one mic, because Chelsea got mad questions. She thinks she's so slick. She just been sitting here. But why? But why she gotta do this? But why she gotta do that? But why? Listen. She asked us about our appearance, right? She said how we come off to black women. So if she could worry about how black men come off to black women, we need to address how black women are coming off to black men. And that's why.
I got another thing too, yo. Hold up. As a matter of fact, yo, Chelsea, since you got a lot of shit to talk about, right? You got a lot of comments and everything like that. Get on the show. Come on the show. Come and get that fucking smoke. Yo, fucking bread. Good bread. Drop that fucking link, man. Let her come over here talk that shit. At least Shorty came up on the screen just a few minutes ago. At least she had the balls to come up on here.
Give her that smoke,
Absolutely.
bro. Give her that work.
She'll be all right if her daddy do her ponytail, even if he do it wrong. Stop making it seem like y'all the only ones that know how to parent and the way you doing it is the right way. Because it's not, ho. You was raised wrong. This is why y'all can't manage y'all stress. This is why you can't identify your emotions correctly. This is why you can't get your life together. This is why you need to book a one-on-one phone call with Love Dorsey right now to help you get your mind right, bitch. Because you think it makes sense to have no time for you. Just kids all day long, all the time. You mad at the nigga, mad about how much money he give, how much time he spend. You listening to your fucking mama, and she couldn't hold down a nigga like she barely could hold down a fucking job. But if you said something about that, she'll want to whoop your ass because, you know, that's that slave mentality. If they speak up about stuff that's not right and doesn't feel right, it seems like it keeps taking us in a cycle, you whoop their ass. If they try to move in a different way that you don't, you whoop their ass. What that sound like? Tag your mama, ho. I tell her this. You ain't got to tell her because you.
It sounds like slavery and control, and that's the problem they had. You know what I mean? Ty, I see you, and I'm definitely seeing something. That's the problem we had. That was the first thing Ty showed. She said, yo, try to control the situation instead of letting the situation be what it was going to be, because I'm going to be who I am, and then she know how to adjust. If it's not for her, then leave. If it's for her, then she could stay and we could communicate. She saw that, hey, I don't like it, but this is for me because I like the truth, you know what I mean? And I'm going to stay. And that's how that be working. And that's how y'all should pick these men that y'all dealing with in these relationships. You know what I mean? Stop trying to manipulate the relationship, because that's how you get cheated on. Because the guy be showing you exactly what he want to do. He be showing you he want to cheat. He be showing you he just want to smash.
Scared of her. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know, y'all was raised on, oh, respect is due to a dog. Bring her dog ass on here and I'll show you how much respect she deserves based on the curses she keep placing on you. Stop doing your kids any kind of way based on what your mammy telling you. Normalize the idea of when you're not with the father of your kids, split the custody where that man can have some responsibility. This is why a lot of these niggas go around and act like they don't have children, because y'all hoes just want to take care of everything. And listen, bitch, don't type them long paragraphs.
And that's a fact. Fuck, we want to see our kid. We want to raise our kid. We don't just want to see our kid. Y'all hoes them set it up to where all we can do is see our kid for funds, but we can't raise our kids though. And y'all not training them up. I saw the little comment. We trying to sound smart. We ain't trying to sound smart. We just gonna uncomplicate the common sense that y'all done complicated. Cause that's what it's about. They ain't training them up. They just collecting. And then want to talk shit and got the nerve. What about the fathers? What about the fathers? We talking about the ones that's on the court shooting air balls in the gym. That's who we talking about. We trying to get y'all to get some hoops. At least get some hoops in the net.
Under my life, because I'm not talking to the females that the fathers are real deadbeats. I'm talking to you hoes where your mammy got you thinking if you let the kids stay with the daddy for more than 2 days at a time, you doing, where my grandkids at? You ain't called and got them yet. You ain't, bitch. This why your mama don't got no additional sources of income. She ain't got no generational wealth to leave you. She barely gave you the tools you need to make it. That's why you picked the wrong niggas to begin with your retarded ass, listening to her retarded ass. And you can tag her and I'll tell her she retarded to her fucking face. Not just my delivery, it hurts your feelings to know that all this time you thought your mother or your father had it figured out, and they did not. They raised you in a way that has you conditioned to believe that your habits and the things that you have your mind set on are not going to put you in a position of forward progress. A lot of y'all and I'm speaking like this without cursing because a lot of y'all inboxed me earlier and, it really touched you in a, good way. Y'all was letting me know, the video earlier really touched you in a good way when I really started speaking on how our children get of age like we do. Some point in their life, they get to a certain age where they realize you didn't teach me anything of value. You only bought me stuff. You only purchased me material stuff and spent time with me, but the time wasn't even valuable because you didn't leave me with any nuggets to make it out here. So we watch our children repeat the same generational curses that we've repeated for decades. And a lot of y'all is sad because instead of confronting that, you deflect. You come on my page and you don't understand the responsibility of the content that you're listening to. You don't understand the weight of what this carries.
Yes, sir. They don't know the weight. And then But the reason why I walked her down slow, the reason why I'm a senior sentai is because you're not a baby, you're not a single mom. You know what I mean? If you was a single mom talking crazy like that, man. But I noticed it's always the woman. God damn, we got a $200 bomb from my guy, Don Jeter, and I ain't even see the cash app. I could only imagine what he did and what damage he did over there. But God damn it, yo. $200 bomb. What we listening to, man? What we doing, man? For that, I'm gonna pick one and then you pick one. So we definitely Urshus. We definitely Urshus.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's gonna be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen? Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we Urshus. We Urshus. Amen? We're here to serve you. And
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Stephanie Wise, she got it. As a child, I thought it was always the man's fault that they were not involved in their child's lives. My father had to fight so hard to see me and be patient. It was my mom's shaking my head. Man, and they want to sit here and lie, Steph. Steph, they want to sit here and lie to us. They think we stupid, Steph. Steph. Hold on, Steph. They think...
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
They think that we crusty dusty, yo, Steph. They bugged the fuck out. Y'all, let's get to the main event, man. We waited long enough. We done caused enough damage. We done triggered enough hearts. But we done saw some hell of a mothers today, man. We done saw some hell of a... But it don't get no more hell of a than this.
When he came to my baby, you had an attitude, and I'm a mother at the end of the day. I am saying that, okay, my kids are way more important than little funky merchandise here, and I'm being honest. All right, your mouth.
But you stealing, though. Your kid's more funky than the merchandise. Your kid, them funky merchandise, but you stealing. Your little funky fingers can't keep. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, too. Okay, it's not all right. We're done.
On February 24th, 2022, officers were dispatched in reference to a shoplifting that had just occurred. Let's just say she will not be winning the Best Mother of the Year award. You'll see what I mean.
Ma'am, you got your ID on you?
It's connected.
Just let me see your ID. We'll figure it out. Just
here, let me get.
Just come to the loss prevention office and we'll figure it out. Let me see your ID.
Oh, I'm good.
You ever been in trouble before?
Mm-mm.
You never been in trouble. This won't be a big deal, but they were watching you and they said that you didn't pay for a lot of the stuff. So let's go in here and see what's going on and we'll figure it out.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, that's fine. I'll tell you what, since your kid's in there, we'll let you push the buggy over there, okay?
They can push it.
Well, you can push it. Your kid's in it. Your kid's in it.
But I can pay for it.
Michi, so I want to salute to you because you've been rocking with us for the whole duration of the damn live. But you the one started that. You started that. You know you did. You started that about my hat. But to answer your question, Michi, why do we gotta do all that for something to take two to make? Right? Because y'all it take two to make a baby when it's beneficial to y'all. Why the fuck we gotta do all that, right? You know that I left it in. Why do I got to go see the white man system to do all that? Why I gotta do all that? Why I can't just raise my baby? Like, why I got to do all that? You know what I mean? Why I got to do it? All right. So all right, so if you ain't start that battle, but now I answered your question. Why we got to do all that, Michi? We both laid down. We both knew exactly what we was doing. Why I got to go do all that? It take two to make a baby. That's what you tell us, right? When you want to get the child support and shit.
And then hold on, could I just interject here too? I'm gonna just say it like
Go ahead.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it like this. Just like Mr. Goodbread said, when it's just he don't believe in, going to the courts and say, hey, I need to see my kid. You think these people in these courtrooms got your interests best at heart? They don't. They want to see you fail so they can get paid. The shit's incentivized. They don't want y'all to have a good, prosperous relationship, even if the relationship may not work out and it comes down to terms as far as, you letting them see them and, that one not letting them see them or whatever. That shit's all incentivized. They want you to have a disagreement between the both parties so that way they could get paid, because the more families that they break up and separate, that's why they call it the division of child support enforcement, the division of families so they can get paid. The court systems, they take each and everybody's social security number, create a bond out of it, and then they trade it on Wall Street. So when you ask these people for help, you just sold yourselves into slavery and they profited from it. And that's all I'm gonna say. Good luck.
Hey, bro, can I chime in, man? Cause shit, man, I'm finna shoot to the gym right quick.
Go ahead, my guy.
Hey, I was getting the questions of why this and why that, right? So can I ask some questions? I got some why questions. You know what I'm saying? Why are black women in denial and live in delusion? You know what I'm saying? Every time black men present some information, you know what I'm saying, you guys always want to deflect and talk about well, the white women does it and not all and all this old type of shit. But see, the thing is, we come up with these issues. Well, we don't come up with them, we point them out. You know what I'm saying? And then we present solutions. But none of you guys present solutions because you don't think the problem exists. You know what I'm saying? So if we keep this shit going, we're just gonna be more fucked up, right? And see, the thing is, why do you guys ask why? Why would you ask why when you see the results are so fucked up, not just in the black community, but in the world when it comes to single motherhood, alienation and shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't recognize or acknowledge the results of this shit, then you are the problem. And that's why we point this out. And that's why we say what we say, because you don't recognize that you are the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if we the only one coming up with solutions and you shooting them down and you pointing the other direction and doing all this deflection and shit, we ain't never going to accomplish shit. And another thing, why do you guys preach hate? Why do you teach your children to hate the fathers? Why do you want everybody to hate what you hate? You know what I'm saying? You muddy the waters and you have everybody fucked up and then you have all this motherfucking all this strife within the families. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be don't want to show up to family functions and shit because you got a grudge and you beefing with another family member and shit. It be mostly women that be fucking families up.
Yes.
Y'all keep these motherfucking grudges, you know what I'm saying, to the death. You know what I'm saying? So like your aunties and shit, they got kids, and the cousins, when they see the adults beefing, you know what I'm saying? Now I can't go see my cousin. Now you fuck up the family dynamic and you create separation. You know what I'm saying? So when you do it in your immediate family, just think when you alienate the father from his child, now that child can't integrate with the father side of the family, and you motherfuckers live in the same goddamn community and you don't even know you promoting incest. When the kid grow up and he don't know his father's side of the family, or he don't know all his family in that same community, and y'all don't get out, because you want to stay around niggas. Yeah, it's not like you branch out to other neighborhoods and shit because you claim to hate white folks. So all y'all stay in the same motherfucking community and y'all having kids, you're breeding like dogs, and then y'all end up fucking each other. And then when that shit happens, you want to keep it a family secret and shit when you know the shit goes on.
A whole secret. That ain't no fan. A 304 secret. That's what the fuck that is. And they train
But
them to guard them, take them to their death.
But see, the thing is, when y'all talk about not all and all this old type of shit, hey man, if somebody started a campfire and everybody was around there, gathered around the fire, getting warm, that means you benefiting off the fire, right? So when the game warden come in and say, hey, y'all illegally burning and shit, so you ain't gonna take accountability for you benefiting off the fire. You gonna point the finger like, oh, she started the fire. She started it. See what I'm saying?
Yep. And let me
So
also
that's
say
you
another
saying,
thing too.
not all, but when you all benefit from it, you're all are the problem. So
Yep.
separate yourself from the problem. You need to
Exactly.
start
Y'all are
calling out.
condoning the shit.
You need to start calling out these bitches that's keeping the kids from the fathers, the bitches that got the child, the father on child support, the bitches that's doing the ratchet shit. Y'all need to be doing the work for yourselves and stop blaming men for doing your work, for doing your motherfucking job.
Facts, cause Five, you dead on. Cause I'll tell you what, this woman to come back, if this woman that's on the screen right now was to come back and get around the sisterhood and be like, yo, I just took this from here to you think any one of the sisters is gonna tell her, oh, you should put that back, girl. You should go take that back. Don't be doing that. No. They're gonna sit there and be like, oh shit, girl, you go ahead. Everything cute to them. Everything cute. There's no correction with them because they competing with each other. They see them in each in each and every last one of them, so they compete in they competition.
Competing for
Hey, Brett.
stupidity.
Yep.
And the cold thing about it, right? Even these clips you show when these bitches be in the motherfucking stores stealing and shit, these motherfuckers be in denial, and you gotta, hey man, they fight nail and tooth and shit until you show the bitch she's stealing on camera, and then even then, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna acknowledge that she was a thief. She gonna be like, y'all fucking with me, and then my baby and the handcuffs is too tight, and y'all bet not. We ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying? It turned into other shit. When you you was in the wrong in the first place. You shouldn't have did this. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be stealing.
But
And
facts.
then bro, and then what you just said earlier about how are you making it before you had this child, right? So you got a bitch in here talking about I work 40 hours a week and I did this and I did that. So if you doing all this, what you stealing for?
Right.
If you got a job and you're going to school and all this shit, what you stealing for though? That's the main question. Why are you stealing? Why are you doing what you're doing? Don't talk about you signed up for school and you work 40 hours and all this old type of shit. You ain't working right now. You're stealing right now.
Deflection. Yeah, she working at stealing. That's what the fuck she doing.
He's so spot on. You heard the chick in the beginning. She said, "Cause don't do that to my baby. Cause your funky clothes. Now the clothes is funky, but you was still in them funky clothes though. You was still like the delusion be so real. Let's get to it though, guys. Yo, this shit funny, b. Oh man, the delusion. Yo, hold up, yo. This shit right here, it cannot be no more truer, bro. This shit right here.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming. Never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves. Just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
Now look at this monster right here. Look at this zombie. Tell me she's not a zombie, bro.
We'll figure it out. 3369 Central.
And they got the nerve to be raising kids, though.
I'm out.
It's an energy. It's a spiritual thing. The kid is innocent until the sin is cast in
Central,
him.
can you send
Train them up,
Zone Unit
bro.
up here? Central, go ahead and run her criminal history too.
They said it would be too hard to earn a degree while working full-time, but WGU offers flexible degree programs.
Thank you.
We just had a video with a girl with
Hey,
two
Bread,
kids.
Bread, you should have kept that motherfucking commercial going.
This is just their
Because some of these
little office.
bitches need a job.
You can go in here, sit on this bench with your kid, and let's keep all this out here for now till we.
Yeah, because there's a lobby office.
Yeah, you can just take him in there and
baby,
y'all can sit there for a minute while they
She
figure
got
out
two
what,
again. Another
what they
one
say
with
you
two
didn't get paid
babies,
for.
boy.
We'll
I
figure.
have a lot of stuff.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
Got the kids as co-defendants.
You spent that much?
Yeah, them kids is gonna start crying. They train them
This
to
is
cry
$400 and something
when they get caught.
Clothes are expensive for kids. Yeah, they are. Do you have a pen? I was squeezing her. I'm trying. A lot of the stuff I gave her back said I didn't want, so I'm trying to figure out what did I.
Well, they were watching you on video and they said you didn't scan a bunch of it, but we'll see. We'll see.
And a bunch of.
Well, some of it. I mean, if you paid that much.
Receipt anywhere. I know you need this. You don't have to be afraid.
Hey, buddy, it's okay.
Who's that on your shirt? Is that Woody?
228. What's in that bag up there?
Oh, a Reebok bag. No, I don't know where the receipt I have. Can you go see if it's at the thingy?
Well, I mean,
Can't you print
they
one
can.
out?
Yeah, they can pull it up.
You
She
can
paid
print
for a
one
lot of
out?
stuff, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be a minute.
It would have just had to. It would have just came out, right? You just can't find it.
I don't. Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably one of the bags.
All right. Are they getting you a bag?
Okay.
Here, help me just put this stuff in there.
Absolutely.
You paid on your credit card, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're
Next time, you know.
We're just gonna see.
don't,
Well, they were watching the cameras. They said you didn't pay for some stuff, so. The Walmart.
Oh, that's retarded, man. So let me get this straight, man. You went in there, spent $400, and then tried to get $600 worth of merchandise. You got money, yo. You see the Minji shit? But it's tax time. You heard it, right? Tax time. Where she should be saving and investing her money, she out there spending and stealing at the same time, bro. You can't make this shit up with her children.
Walmart loss prevention people, the people who work here.
Oh, okay.
It's their job. I mean, we're going to figure it out. They got to show us the evidence. And you said you never been in trouble before?
No.
You ever been arrested for shoplifting?
No.
If you ever been arrested for shoplifting, well, I mean, the worst it will be is a ticket. So you ain't got nothing to sweat.
Okay.
I mean, it still sucks, but you're not going to jail. So.
But at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys for doing what y'all did instead of making it a big scene because I have my kids. I
Well,
appreciate
there ain't
it.
no reason to be a big scene.
And I appreciate you also, man, because you know a lot of people are rude to people, even though you know.
Oh, she's rude most of the times. Are you pulling it up now?
I'm trying. My system this way is very slow. But yeah, I always come here and spend a lot of money.
How much stuff do you think she didn't even pay for?
I'm not good with price amounts. I don't. Trust me,
yeah.
though. I'm never been in jail for shoplifting or anything.
Huh?
And really, I be trying to get out of here because
No,
my
what's up?
kid is bad as hell. And I be rushing a lot.
No, I'm at Walmart. They just stopped somebody. What's up? Mm-hmm.
Will you go see if they printed in the cash office? Huh? Cash office printer? They sent it to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? We got it. Oh. Golly, that went. Yeah, I told you I just got a lot of stuff.
That's weird.
Gentlemen, do you find the recent end of your relationship is not only ruining your personal life, but also your professional performance?
That's a college house. That's a college apartment complex. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I'm sure they'll have a job to do.
Reported anything or if I find anything weird with it?
You don't? You got a lighter?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not gonna go smoke.
All right, thanks, man.
You got a lighter? I don't.
None of us smoke.
None of us. I don't either, really, but sometimes. It's not.
my God, this wind. Can we block off this door for a second?
What do you mean block this door?
255.
Go ahead.
Your criminal history is on this tab.
Was there anything on it?
Y'all too soft-hearted for me. Y'all too soft-hearted for me. I don't like a thief at all. I don't give a fuck. I don't like a thief. I don't care. Food, water. Yo, you should not have to steal, bro. This is why I told Shorty. Niggas be in a delusion thinking that they planning on having a kid. What is your plan on having a kid? That's why I asked her that. What's your plan? What was your plan B? Roll out your plan for me. Because if it don't consist of you getting out of poverty first, then you're a dummy. Then you're a dummy. Because now you want to find an excuse for you to have to steal and take from somebody else's money tree. Because you don't know how to plant seeds and grow your own money tree. Nah, bro. May God strike you down, bro.
Kind of weird. I mean, he's already got his backpack with him. It's just a little weird, but they're just going through to look the stuff that's not on the receipt. Is what they're doing.
At the end of the day, I can pay for it.
Well,
That's on there. These are not. None of this was one.
The problem ain't the government. The problem is discipline. The lack of discipline the people have. People got to stop fucking. That's what it is. People got to stop fucking without condoms. Simple. It's not no government. The government is not in these bedrooms telling niggas to fucking suck without a condom, bro. Let's stop it.
And bro, the more she talked, do you notice how she was trying to blame her stealing on the kids?
You hear it though. You hear it, right? On the fact that's why I asked in the very beginning of this stream, I said, mothers, why you make your kids feel like they owe you something? What do your kids owe you for you enjoying the pleasures of unprotected sex and deciding your body, your choice? Then we saw the mother who stood up there and agreed, stood up there holding the daughter head saying, well, it's her body, her choice. You see, they love to throw that around. So then why do anybody owe you something? You made the choice. Why is the consequence of your choice somebody else's fault? Nah, man, we got to unhook.
This shit is crazy. How the fuck you gonna say my body, my choice, but then when accountability hit or there's jail time involved, somebody about to get fucked over real bad? Oh, I don't know about all that. Or I don't know. They turn into fucking Scooby Doo, bro. No accountability and shit.
Now they caught her stealing, and she's still gonna sit here and act like she got the money to pay for it. But man, you was stealing. If you had the money, you should have paid for it. You shouldn't have tried to steal it. Peep game.
I'm saying, like, not trying to be rude to you.
no, well, that's the thing. I mean, like I said,
We still have a job to do.
it is what it is. I mean, you paid for most of it, but
16, there's one.
like I said, you'll probably get a citation and you'll probably get barred from here, and that'll probably be the end of it.
13.
And why do the people that catch you stealing gotta be nice?
Yeah.
Right.
How many kids you got?
Fucked up part about that too. They steal so fucking much that they cause stores to close down, and that kills opportunities, that kills jobs, and these motherfuckers will just branch out and steal from other stores, man.
So this Jurassic Park's on there because it says Jurassic set. Okay.
Now she looking. Now I told you these modern women suffer from that mental health issue, right? So she looking for a reason to be wronged after doing her wrong. They will do wrong, wipe their mouth, and said they did nothing. I forgot the exact verse in the Bible, but that's what they do. That's what they do. The work of an adulterous woman will do this shit and then stick her hands in her pocket and say she did nothing at all. She looking for a reason. This is how the mental health act. They be looking for a reason to be mean and go on attack when they in the wrong. Just like how they do in my chat.
is 1148. 6891. Yep. 0468. Yep.
I think it's just going to be a citation.
Yeah.
She didn't pay for a lot of stuff. They're sorting it out now. She paid for like $400 worth of stuff, but she didn't scan about half of it. So.
Yeah, return the stuff by taking out where.
But none shoplifting. No. Then it doesn't matter. So here's her ID. They're still going through all the stuff now. She's got her baby with her. She's being cooperative. I told her that she's probably just going to get a citation, get barred. So.
All right, I'll go ahead and get to this now.
Yep. All right, so we were looking at your criminal history. It doesn't look like you had any shoplifting. It looks like you got some thefts that got dismissed.
Yeah, there was like 7-0 situation.
But
Me and this girl
it doesn't
were
matter
together.
because it's only shoplifting can matter. So what she's doing is she's working on the citation. So you'll get a citation. You'll have to go to court or something.
Can I pay for that stuff?
No, that's not how it works. I mean, once they catch you, they catch you. So just let them do their thing, and you can take the stuff you paid for, obviously, but just let them do their thing. I'm gonna leave my bag in there.
Okay.
The officer's got her ID right there. I gotta go. Huh? That's their policy once they stop you. I mean, because that's their job, their loss prevention. So.
Unbelievable, bro. She gonna play dumb now. Now she gonna play dumb, bro. You ain't going to jail. Might as well shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Speak to you just a minute?
Yes, sir. What's up?
You know what it takes to do your job?
What?
What's also crazy is that they're getting caught on camera.
Pride, integrity, and guts, and praying God you can come back.
Oh, he said, yo, you're a pig. It takes being a pig to do your job. Pride, integrity, and guts. Weird old man just walk up to him and tell him that, yo. That's dope, though. And it's the truth, bro. Seeing what they go through, now they see what we go through in these households.
Back home.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It is the truth. You got to have integrity doing your job. And
Thank-
uniform shows your pride.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
How's it going?
369 to Officer Southwick.
Good.
Can you step inside the door? I had to step away. They said she's acting like she's gonna leave.
7127. 10 form right here.
Where is that Sudafed at? I never got Sudafed. Oh my gosh. All right. I have no idea. I'll ask. God damn it, bye. Yeah. You were there first. You were there first.
I didn't even pay no attention.
No, you were there first.
All right, miss. It's a good phone number for you. Are you on probation or parole?
Oh, no. I'm not trying to make it out.
Okay.
Are you down?
No.
8675. No.
What city were you born in?
I'm from here, born where. Who's gonna do my routine? We'll get that taken care of once we get done with this. There's 2 city cups.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of this stuff on there.
8893.
Okay. Okay. 8893. Yes. One 735. Yes. Wait. 429? Yeah. It's on there.
Yo, you saw how they freeze framed it? Moms knows best. That's the shit they programmed everybody with, bro. Mom know best. You saw how they freeze framed that shit, y'all?
That's crazy.
Yo, we gonna play that back. We gonna play that back. I caught that.
I'm gonna do my routine. We'll
That's
get that taken care of once we get done
damn
with this.
shame, yo.
There's 2 city cups.
With the kid.
Okay. A lot of this stuff on there.
8893.
Okay. Okay. 8893. Yes. One 735. Yeah. Wait. 429? Yeah. It's on there. 2417. Yeah. take this stuff over, or you can refund it and I'll get the receipt. All right, we'll be right back.
Has the barring already been explained to her? All right, do you want to go ahead and do that?
So for 32 years of art in the store, because everything at this complex is where there's any problems. So anything from these factory up the hard is included in all these other shops. If they catch you in here, you can be trespassed. And why y'all brought me up to every other store to re-own the entire complex?
Because you're a thief, nigga. That's why they borrowing you. They don't want you on their property. You gonna steal from there too. You probably already did. Why they gotta explain that to you, man?
And can you tell them for their refund that that's going back on my card, so they make sure they do it correctly and it's not cash.
So you need to sign right there. This is going to be your barring notice.
So they're gonna need my card in order for my
She
money
found
to go back
something,
on.
y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
She found something to let that mental illness act up. Cause she knows she wrong. Now she want to spin it and flip it on them and make it like if she got done wrong.
They asked for where her car is too, because them cameras that they be having in the parking lot, they be pulling everybody's plates up and let them know, hey, yo, this is a repeat offender. This motherfucker's in here again.
Mm-hmm.
Go back on there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they gotta swipe my card for it to go back on. Okay, normally they can just. No, I'm with Chime. You have to swipe the card. So you can get back on it. I'm not trying to be rude. Could you please tell them?
She got two babies.
The same way they rushed, they really charged me. They didn't rush so I can go home, my baby. I'm ready to go.
They've got a process they've got to go through. It's going to take some time.
But at the end of the day, I have this 4-week-old baby. I'm ready to go home. It does not matter. Y'all may not be moms, but you know, they're moms.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going? Just got a new shipment in here from YouTube. As you can see, I'm so excited to open these.
She's trying to use her single black mother privilege.
Right. That's why she pulled the little baby out right now to hold it. There was nothing wrong with the baby. You could have left
Hey,
the
but
baby.
one thing she ain't doing, she ain't calling the fathers of the kids to come pick them up. She talking about auntie.
Right. Hey, bro, where the fuck was she putting all of the clothes at? Did she have that shit all on top of the fucking baby, bro?
Yep. That's how they be doing it.
Or probably under the baby. The baby probably sitting on top of the stolen merchandise.
So fucking sad, man. That's sad.
Train them up.
Hell of a mother.
Hell of a mother.
And we're just waiting for that so I can finish filling out your citation.
We just need some I ain't got nothing on my background. The police kept asking me that. No, sir, I'm 29. I'm not a troublemaker.
Said you were on probation for theft by taking. That was 12 months. When was that?
That was not 12 months from now.
You call because you gotta shut your mouth, yes, girl. Shut your mouth. Stop stunting. You did nothing right. So stop clinging to you can't cling to anything. All right? Try to learn from your lesson. She don't think she did anything wrong, guys. They never think it's them. So she finna go steal from another store that's slipping.
I was like 23, 29. It was at Subway. Me and this girl I was working with. Really, I'm not snitch, based. I'm just gonna say that I took the fall of somebody else.
Okay.
I'm just not a snitch. Just like it's people working in this store, I won't snitch on them, but they watching this. I watch people that work here.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
You can't make this shit at 5. That's what you said. They always want to implement somebody else when they get caught. Man, it's not about who else is stealing, man.
Because
Why are you stealing, man?
They are the biggest snitches in the black community, man. The number one call is a 911, so it's already automatic for them to tell on somebody.
You know what's the worst part about that too? on the birth certificates, when you go and apply for that, they don't put anything in the father section other than biological father, but they put informant where the mother's name is. Think about that.
Yo, unbelievable. And she talking about another female. She ain't talking about no dude. She talking about a female employee because that's who they hire.
Fall somebody else.
Okay.
I'm just not a snitch. Just like it's people working in this store, I won't snitch on them, but they watching this. I watch people that work here. But I'm just shut up, man, because I'm not a snitch, like I said. They need to be like their employees. Why they worry about people that come in here that work for you? But like I said, I'm not a snitch. I ain't gonna say man.
Why do you got to keep saying that?
Thank you. Very pretty eyes.
Thank you.
You welcome.
She told on herself throughout the whole goddamn segment.
Yeah. You're not be scared of the police being a woman. It's dangerous, though.
I'm trained for it.
Yeah. I salute you, though, girl. It take a lot. Even though
How to use that door?
I'm from the hood, so I had a hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of shootouts in my neighborhood. I'm trying to move my kids to be out there.
Snitching.
If I tell you what, yep. You seen on there? Mm-hmm. This is rough, man.
Yo, you can't make this shit up, yo. Yo, did one of y'all say pause it?
No, I'm saying she's snitching. Look, she's talking about shootings and shit and all kind of shit that ain't even relative to her stealing. She's trying to get off the subject of what's going on with her, talking about how the hood is and she from the hood and it's a whole bunch of killings and stabbings and shootings.
Yo, I bet you if the fucking father was there, he would have said, "Hold on, let me get the kids. All right, y'all could take her. I'm out. I'm taking the kids. You out. You out of there. Fuck all that shit."
They finna ask her about where the daddy at. They finna ask her, cause that's a fresh born baby. You remember the pregnancy and the baby shower shit, that should be lasting longer than the motherfucking relationship nowadays.
Hey man, hey these white folks know what's going on right now, man. They man, they
That's
know.
where they get their intel from. They
No,
know
but I'm just saying
everything
they
about
already know. They know niggas. They do research on niggas. They know there ain't no father involved in this motherfucking bitch's life.
Oh yeah.
You been out there?
Facts.
When I worked on that side of town, I was
Yeah,
a
man,
lot.
it's rough out there. It's so rough out there. I lost 3 friends from dying on overdose. It was one died next door to me, one died down the hill, then one died in the back of the neighborhood.
So you got 3 friends. So you, miss, you better leave them drugs alone. You don't do drugs, and cause you claiming 3 friends that all did the same thing, and we are the sum of the 5 people we hang around the most, man. So you just keep telling, let them talk. Mind you, all she getting is a ticket. So all this extra snitching and extra intel she giving this police woman is for nothing. It's for nothing. Cause she ain't going to jail today.
All 3 of them were my friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And then my brother had OD too and died, but he had came back. The Narcan brought him.
What the fuck?
For a while.
Now she doing a documentary.
It's just so many.
She telling her whole life story.
Right.
Man. We can't even come out our door without thinking somebody gonna shoot. Like they be shooting broad.
Hey, but y'all, hey, check this out, Brett. Hold on. You understand what's going on now? The benefit of this black woman getting caught for her, now she's getting attention. Now somebody's listening to her. You know what I'm saying? And guess who she's talking to? The white man. You see how they open up to the white man and just getting to divulging all kind of information and shit like that. Now, if it was a nigga interviewing her, she would have all kind of attitude and shit. Fuck you, nigga. Mind your business.
Yep. Attention, validation.
But hey, them white folks know how to break them down, boy. Soften them up. Get them to open up and submit. Divulge shit. Because everything,
Get out of their hand like a fucking
everything
bird.
they know about us is from her.
fact.
80% of the black men that's in the system right now is because of a black woman. Put you in the system.
That's a fact. Or he doing something to keep her lights on.
Whether it was because of a bad relationship, because you had a kid with her, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Her way to get back at you, call them people on you, get you on, you know what I'm saying? Get you on paper. And once you on paper, on probation or something like that, now she got control of you. If you choose to fuck with one of them, because that's all they got to do now is call your PO.
Bye.
Can you get those for me? If you don't mind, please.
Go ahead and step over that way. Y'all want to step in there and sit down? That way he's out of the sunlight. That might be part of it. Yeah, because it's warm in the sunlight. And then that way you can sit down and not have to stand here. That one's not working right now. I feel like screaming sometimes too. This door's not working.
I just know that door ain't working. No, because I've been standing right here.
This door's not working.
You gonna keep saying this. Now
This door isn't working.
A 1-year-old and a 4-week-old and a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have support, so you gotta think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just me and the dad. Like we co-parent, but it's really just me and my fiance. His dad. What you doing on his quilt? Sorry,
There you go. You hear it. So she's two different daddies, though. I ain't dumb. She said his daddy. You know what I mean? She did say his daddy, right? Lay that back. Make sure.
A 4-week-old and a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have support, so you gotta think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just me and the dad. Like we co-parent, but it's really just me and my fiance. His dad. What you doing on his quilt? Sorry, that was a lot of stuff.
It's 187.74, and there's your refund receipt. They'll post in 1 to 5 business days.
All right, so here's your citation. You will have to go to court on April 11th at 9 a.m. for that. And then if you can sign right there on the X. It's not a admission of guilt, just saying you received it.
I ain't know where in the hell I had almost $200 worth of stuff together. I don't believe that. They really did be doing too much. I ain't know where in the hell.
Well, we've got it. We'll just list it all in the report for you. And
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that.
I don't believe that.
Stealing with these fucking days.
$200 worth of stuff.
We'll have the video in court, so you'll be able to review it then.
I mean, I ain't at you all that. Your mouth really smart.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too.
Okay.
Like, it's not that.
All right, we're done.
Shouldn't nobody but the police be talking to you.
Okay.
Okay.
See, there you go. She just Mitch, you're on your way out the door. Why let your mental illness that you disguise as a bad attitude flare up now, man?
I swear to God, these modern women, they be setting themselves up for failure, because there be a lot of times in these videos where they be set to go. They get in trouble, they steal, the police be like, okay, I'm gonna write a citation, leave. They start running at the mouth, then they on the ground having to go to jail because they don't know how to shut the fuck up. Yo, it's
We'll have
crazy.
the video in court, so you'll be able to review it then.
I mean, I ain't at you all that. Your mouth really smart.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too.
Okay.
Like, it's not that.
All right, we're done.
Shouldn't nobody but the police be talking to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, like she did say, you'll have the video available in court to review.
At the end of the day, like I said before, when she came back, I do be feeling like they be trying to be funny. And I don't like it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay, and I ain't saying nothing about you doing your job, but my thing is, when it came to my baby, you had an attitude, and I'm a mother at the end of the day.
Hey,
Saying
give
that,
me a pause real quick,
Damn,
bro.
bro.
Funky merchandise here, and I'm being.
I want to add on to what DeBelle has said earlier. The reason why these modern women do this stupid stuff is for a power play. And this is why she's acting like this. Oh, I'm a mother, so I can da-da-da-da. It's a power move. She want, especially black women, they love to do this. They want to show that has the control and everything like that. That's why she brought the children in the first place. because she already knew if I had the children, they're gonna let me go. Then now they're gonna let her go. She talking this crap. But this is all in their life. They're doing relationships with men and women. They're doing it in their whole life. That's when they call themselves boss chicks. It's all about power for them. They don't know nothing about respect or none of that stuff. It's all about power. And that's why they always wilding out when they do stupid stuff like this.
And it's you touched on something, and that kind of related to how they run their relationship. This is why they don't know. They sit in these sucky relationships too long. They don't know when to use the door. They don't know how to get up out of there. The Cassie effect, you know what I mean? Because they so used to just going in these stores stealing. But you see, the same way the store got little things in place to keep people from coming in there stealing, and they keep catching y'all stealing. That's the same way y'all women need to learn how to set boundaries and run y'all relationship like that. But y'all don't run y'all relationship like that because y'all don't run y'all life like that. Y'all think it's cool to just go into places and steal. But then when somebody do it to y'all, because, oh man, these men, leave it up to y'all. Y'all talk like if these men be giving straight armed robberies, be running all in y'all store, and y'all don't set no boundaries. Y'all gotta learn how to set boundaries, bro. Oh man, but they taught how to be a victim, bro. This shit crazy.
In honest. All right. Because my friend the street is real, bro. I'm not gonna tolerate nobody disrespect me when it comes to my kids. Never disrespected you. You really did, because you're trying to tell me how to feel about my kids when I'm ready to go. I didn't tell you to feel. I just said that I had to do what I had to do. But y'all didn't need me here to do any of that.
So if you feel like there is an issue with that, you can talk to the manager here, and you can file a.
Yeah. This not a blame the white man channel over here. This is Children of God channel. We don't blame the white man. And if you heard like the term white man, you know what I mean, it's definitely a system. The system. That's what we're referring to. But we got white supporters and all of that. That's why I call my white supporters my white breads. You know what I mean? Yo, on Fox Mode, you've been watching this stream for about 30 minutes, yo. And you have had nothing really to contribute to the chat in 30 minutes, but you're here and you're watching. That's mental health problems. You want to talk? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? Frida, what's up? Frida, salute. Thank you. Thank you for correcting them. Thank you for correcting. Thank you for correcting whoever had thank you, bro. But let's get back to Fox Mo, because Fox Mo got a problem, yo. Fox Mo.
She's one of these women that looking to control, looking for power. Yeah. They do this all the time, bro. That's why they coming on here. Because shout out to this sister that came on the show earlier. She was able to come there.
God called women prostitutes. I say bitches, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I say bitches, you know what I mean? Yes, I do. Because, you know what I mean? God say adulterous woman. Can you cam up real quick so I know that you're a person and not a bot, not a troll? And then I add you, Fox Mo. Hello? You back there? I see you back there. I need you to cam up real quick so I know that you're a person so that I can add you. I would hate for you to get on here and try to flash a little porno or something, because that's what they do around these towns. But hold on. I got something. Let me see.
I'm camming up. Hold on. Let me.
All right. No, I know you're a person now. I know you're a person. You're official. Don't worry. You don't have. You can cam or you don't have to, but you should cam. If depending on your level of shit you finna talk. If you finna talk mad shit, then you should cam up. But if you're not finna talk,
I'm not coming to talk mad shit. I just happen to be scrolling through YouTube, and this is my first time coming across your page. Like I'm not upset or coming on as angry.
Okay. All right, you're a sister. We gonna communicate. We communicating. All right.
Yes.
But yo, you saw this shit though. You saw this.
I'm sorry.
Did you see what's going on here? Did you see what we witnessed?
Yes. I've been watching for a minute. I did see the blatant, disrespect that this mother has shown. You know, like I like you saying, you know, I will never condone stealing, robbing, because at the same time it affects everyone. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's unfortunate because at the end she did want to throw her kids in it, but the whole thing, I mean, because I seen a video the other day, similar situation, and that was, you know, with more recent, but at the same time, I don't know, it's sad altogether because I look at it as it's the future. I mean, you can clearly see that she's not that old, you know, so it's a certain demeanor that hasn't been shown and hasn't been taught. She's raising a young, you know, a young that will eventually be a king out here, supposed to be carrying herself as a king. She's supposed to be carrying herself as a queen, and we don't even have to put the royalty in it. The whole thing is that it's a deeper discussion that you know you can't analyze within just a couple of seconds. So I'm, you know, but I wanted to come on and say, no, I'm not angry, I'm not upset. You know, I'm listening to dialogue, I'm communicating in dialogue, you know. I mean, and I just thought we were having a discussion.
We are. Glad you came on the show, girl. Hold on, let's finish this up, y'all.
Report with them about that.
No, I'm fine. I'm done. I don't have no issue. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't like nobody try to be funny. Bring what I police around, they be scary as hell. That be my thing. Like, girl,
All right, so you have the copy of the barring notice. That's 2 years. And like they explained to you, it's going to be all the stores and the lodges because they own all of it.
thank you.
Oh, I see it. I see it. 26-0. Those is not jeans, y'all. Those is jeggings. Those are what they call jeggings. Modern women do not wear pants. They don't wear jeans no more, man. I don't understand. And those is Crocs. Those is Crocs or slippers, but this is the uniform of a thief.
Of course you gonna go on put the police right there. Y'all be hard for real. Y'all serious. You ain't stealing.
Yeah, this one ends a bit differently. The thief gets let go with a citation for theft by shoplifting and barred for a period of 2 years. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.
Guys, if you're looking to...
First of all, I gotta say, I'm glad she didn't dig herself into a hole and got arrested, because they could have went way left in a few minutes. Because this is a lesson. This is a lesson not for black women, for people that deal with police in general. Sometimes you gotta learn to shut the fuck up. If you can just learn to shut the fuck up and just take whatever L you got to take, and you fight it in court if you have to fight it in court, because you might win it. You might win it. But you're going to make yourself look worse and have worse if you try talking, if you try fighting the cops. You just got to take the L. Sorry, you got to take the consequences of your actions. And if they end up being wrong, you got to fight it in court, and you're going to win. The righteous always wins. But if you out here trying to fight against the cops don't care. You can make your case to the cops in front of them all day. Their job is to arrest and take care of the arrest. It don't matter if they are wrong, if the people is wrong, all that type of stuff. Now, there's exceptions, but 9 times out of 10, the cops gonna do their job. Just learn to shut the fuck up sometimes, people. I'm glad she didn't dig herself into the hole.
Truth. Yo, damn, I'm late on this one, but my guy Marcus Romero, and y'all, if y'all need beats, if y'all need anything production-wise for your YouTube channels, this guy got it. You know what I mean? Marcus Romero Productions. You can catch him on Facebook.com. I salute to you, my brother. And I know you said you was checking out. I did see that one. So I guess I get the pick. You know what I mean? I get the pick. This one.
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came.
Man, you can't get enough of that one, yo. Fools, don't keep being a fool, y'all. You got to point the finger at you. It's you. Know what I mean? Fix that. Yeah, we reached the conclusion of the stream today, y'all. So y'all let me know, man. We went over 3 types of mothers and how they raise their kids, bro. And this is what they training them up to be, bro. They training them up to be little monsters, bro. Predators. We gonna start with with you, Fox Smoke. Being that your sister, what have you seen, and what advice do you have for the sisters? Like, cause I mean, it's undeniable that they need to do better. Sisters need to do better.
I won't disagree. You know, I will not disagree. As a 44-year-old woman, mother of 5, I just had my first grandchild. I know that it's not easy. I know that collectively, we have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? We have to do the work. And a lot of times where I live here, you have a lot of women ready to stand up. And yeah, you know, it's learning that you have a place as a woman. And if you have a man to lead, then you will know your place. But it comes to a point where no, a woman doesn't want to have masculine energy. You know, where is the man that's going to come in and say, hey, pipe that down, sister. Hey, pipe that down. Well, you know, sometimes, hey, it may be bitching. It's not to get offended. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel that I'm acting. But I feel that just seeing the youth, seeing the children, seeing the disobedience. Yeah, you're wrong. You have to own that. You have to own your shit. You know, I've been arrested. I've had police assault my 16-year-old daughter. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to rise up. You know what I'm saying? We have to rise up. And when it comes to things like this, and yeah, I have to correct you. You know what I'm saying? It's not my place not to, but at the same time, I have to be wise enough that if I'm going to give you wisdom or say, hey, you know, you acting up, you know, pipe that down. What you in here stealing for? You know, if I was to witness that, hey, let's, you know, you don't have the right now to be offended when you offended, but at the same time, be open enough for correction. Be open enough for correction for someone to tell you that, hey, you out here cutting the buck in front of your kids. So when they get out here and they do that, then what you gonna do? You know, you were more embarrassed than anything. And yeah, you know, it's fucked up, but you have to be embarrassed in the moment when you were taking that stuff, you know? So it's just, we have to do better. So, you know, it's like, I'm always gonna be love and light, you know what I'm saying? Even in ugly situations, I have to be love and light, you know. I have to be love and light with the men that, yeah, I chose, but I didn't do it alone. But in not doing it alone, I have to know that, is this man going to be capable of carrying a 9-to-5? If he's not capable of carrying a 9-to-5, then what is me going to the system going to help me do? You can't help me do nothing. So let's not keep the system in our business. And within the system is, you know, yeah, okay, you may have to get food stamps because you're short on your job. You may have to depend on a little help from the government for a little bit of leap. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying that I'm less than. That's saying that, hey, I don't want to continue to keep these shackles on me. But the choices that I made, I didn't create a team. You know what I'm saying? The team is my kids, and my kids shouldn't be my team because they should be able to hold on me. But within me holding on me, I have to guide them to let them know that they have to stand on their own because I won't always be here. So when standing on your own, that means that when you're confronted with things that you're doing wrong, you have to own your shit. And within owning your shit is that, hey, if that's jail time, if that's paying a fine, and if that's what that is, and that's what it is, but you don't have the right to take from nobody. You don't have the right to take from nobody. And we all get hungry. You know what I'm saying? We all get hungry. And the motherfucker was still a bag to eat. Okay, we get that. But you understand that when you're still in that bag to eat, it's consequences that come from that. We have to do better with our children. My daughter, my oldest is 25, my youngest is 9, right? You know, crazy. But just to say that and saying, I see the difference in these schools. When I was volunteering at 25 years ago versus when I'm volunteering and now, these children, you couldn't pay me to be teachers. You couldn't pay me to be teachers. Because the whole thing is that, do you know what you're sending? You're expecting them.
Can you cam up? Can you please cam up? Why are you hiding this message behind that? You cam up, man. Oh my God.
Yeah,
yo,
you definitely
got
got to cam up because you
I got
you
the
cooking.
goosebumps. Yo.
Definitely got to cam up.
Goosebumps, man. They need to hear this.
You know, I'm just saying that we have to do better. You know, and it was a reason that I came across this. So I'm definitely subscribed up. But, you know, I just feel like collectively we have to do better. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I want to see my sisters be better. I don't. And it was a video that's going viral with this baby that stood up there and she said, I want to be pregnant. And it's
I
like,
saw that. I need that video. If any of y'all got that video where the little girl graduated from a very little, she graduated, I think she was going to like elementary school
it
type.
looked like she was coming out of kindergarten.
Right. And I need that video. Send
I
it
mean,
to me.
I don't know how old she was, but I'm saying that in the era of and the caption, and it's saying that on the era of Sexy Red. Well, that's not, do you know your ABCs? Do you know your 1, 2, 3s? Can you read a book? Can you tell me anything about you? Do you know where you come? Like, it's just, we have to do better. We have to do better. And it's the children and it's stuff like this. It angers me, but it's just like, what do I do? What do I do as one person who's still trying to get everybody on board? Because I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to be held up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see it, but we so wounded.
And it's so important.
We're so wounded
Because
we can't be accepted of that.
And it's so important because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's not a lot of weak men, but we gotta focus on who is creating. Why is there so many weak men? Who are creating these men to be so weak? Because then we'll fall into a loophole and a pattern of chasing our own tail when we know how strong our mothers is. But they're not using that strength to build, they're using that strength to destroy. And they'll fight me tooth and nail, sister. They will fight me too, and they will call me the op. They will treat me like I'm the op for telling the truth. For telling the truth. I mean, like all we did today was go over real stuff. Like, look at this. Whenever you get a parent that could do this, guys, we gonna get ready to wrap it up. I know we was here for about 2 hours. But whenever you get a parent that is willing to chill up there, sit up there and do some shit like this.
You couldn't do it.
Nope.
Let's talk about that. What was the deal? Why'd you turn into a big crybaby?
It was just too intense for me. It was too much for me to take, and I thought I could do it, and just couldn't.
And you couldn't. You're not the first, and I'm sure you're not going to be the last. But here is what is going to make you epic. I'm not even bullshitting. This is a first for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've dreamt about this my entire life. No lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Earlier in the shoot, tell me who dropped you off.
My mother.
Your mom. Who is behind you right now?
My mother.
Your mom. What the fuck is she here, and what's getting ready to happen?
Well, my mom's going to sit here and watch me do my come scene, and she's going to be coaching me and keeping me calm, cool, and collective.
Mom, come over to the side here. I got to talk to you.
Yes.
I mean, this is a little fucking weird, right? I mean, you're going to watch your daughter take 2 loads to the face.
Yes.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I have not.
No. Have you ever done porn back in the day or anything?
Yeah, right in my bedroom.
No. Now, your daughter spoke very highly of you. You were her rock, is what she said. Like, you're her support system. This is weird, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is really fucking weird, man. Like, my mind is blown. What's your take on this? Do you approve of your daughter doing porn, or do you just support her because she's doing it?
I approve of it because it's her decision, her body, and her choice. And anytime when you have one of your kids make a decision like that, you can shut him out or you can support him. And I choose to support him.
And you know what I mean? That's her mother, and in our community, let's stop playing. They you know what I mean? She's not a melanated woman, but she's a woman in our community raising a child. Her child gonna play with our children. Her child gonna have influence over our children. So it's like we're all connected. This is why we're all children of God, and they like to play in them colors and them crayons and shit. But in any event, we got to address these mothers, bro. We done seen a mother go in the store and steal with the kids. We done seen this shit. Sean Kingston just got arrested with his mother for fraud and stealing over $1 million.
Right.
And that's a melanated woman. So it's just because that evil is no better evil. Evil is evil. Evil is fucking these kids up. They are not training these kids up. And what's sad is They got a whole lot to say about child support. They are the ones getting the plus signs going into their crib. So ain't no way in the world you getting that many plus signs swinging through your crib, and that's what you raising. That's what you training up. That's what we need to be talking about. We could spend all day distracting ourselves with the deadbeat father that ran off. You shopped at Walmart to get him, and you expected him to be Nemus and Marcus and all that. We know. We could spend all day playing ourselves talking about that. But we know what it is. The custodial parent needs some help. The person that choose to make themselves the custodial full custody parent needs some help. Real help. Not that beneficial help that keep them stagnant. Know what I mean? Guys, we're going to go on and close the show up. We're going to go in order, passing 5,000. We're going to go Killer. We're going to go Zone, Mo Fox Mo, one Focus, and then Bell. Wrap it on up for us, man. It's been one hell of a show. I ain't even going to hold you. I don't really want it to end.
Yeah, it was definitely a great show. First of all, shout out to the sisters that came onto the show, and they were able to, talk their piece without being, what I'm saying, doing all that BS that, that we talk about modern women about. So shout out to y'all, first of all. Second of all, women, y'all need to step up y'all intuition before y'all sleep with these men, because a lot of these men be showing y'all and telling y'all they're not gonna be the dads, they're not gonna be fathers. Y'all forget a lot of men back in the day used to get married because of a shotgun. So y'all need to get y'all intuition up and stop trying to be get my standards after the fact. If y'all have standards, quote unquote, have them before you even sleep with the man. And then third of all, men, y'all need to have some damn discipline. Stop sleeping around with these women, and y'all get caught up. Then all of a sudden, you can't see your child because you're dealing with a bitter baby mama. But that's all I gotta say, man. Great show again, Mr. Goodbread. Real good show.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Killer. Zone, you up next, Zone.
Yes, sir. Salute, Mr. Goodbread. Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. We had a great show today. Few things I want to touch on. So with that Sean Kingston situation, what I think the tone that I guess that I saw throughout this whole live is order, right? It's like, where's Sean Kingston's father at? Like, where's the level-headed person? Where's the order? Where's the structure? You see, in this case, I'm gonna throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the dominant society, in a case like Sean Kingston, one thing about the dominant society is that once they're done with their tools, they will discard their tools. So in other words, they will give you the tools to help you self-destruct yourself. And fathers, this is what we do. We put it in our children's minds that they don't have to, do all this kind of crazy stuff like that. And obviously we see that Sean Kingston's mother is not in a mind space to where she has a level head and she could actually, preserve her son's success and longevity. You see, so that's the importance of a father. Secondly, with that whole the whole situation with the with the porn or whatever, with the chick and her mother, the reason that her mom is letting her do that is because that's what her mom really wanted to do, and she's living vicariously through her daughter.
Bingo.
So when you see these women that have close relationships with their daughter, and their daughters are porn stars or strippers or prostitutes, things like that, if they have because when you're a parent, our role for our children is we're supposed to guide our children. We're supposed to provide them, when they come to us with ideas and when they come to us, when they're at a crossroads in life, we are supposed to be the other side of that conscience. We're supposed to help guide them down. So the fact that mother did not do that for her daughter is because, again, that's what the mother really wanted to do. And now we're in a place in society where these type of debaucherous and demonic things are approved. So, it's kind of like whatever. But just keep in mind that you got somebody like Rihanna that's what, 33, 34, who just had her children. And I just saw her on a red carpet somewhere saying that she wishes that she wouldn't have been so exposed on these red carpet events when she was wearing see-through tops and see-through clothing and body all out. So that's exactly what's going to happen with the chick that is choosing to go down the adult entertainment path. There's going to come a day where she wakes up and she's going to regret her decision. And then the last thing I want to say when it comes to single mothers, right? So I'm going to give y'all like 2 examples, right? So this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing is hot, obviously. But I was listening to a Drake song, I think it was yesterday, right? And so I'm not always a person that listens for the beats. Like, I like to listen to music that has substance. And I heard Drake say in a bar yesterday that he wasn't hiding his kid from the world. He was hiding the world from his kid. And I don't think a lot of people understand what he was saying. This is what fathers
definitely went over their head.
Right. And this is what fathers do. This is the difference between level-headed fathers and single mothers. We will protect our children from the world. We will do what it takes to make sure that our children have better lives than us. So I just wanted to put that out there because I thought that that bar that he said in his song was commendable. So all the respect that I lost, with Drake over the years or whatever, by him doing some simpest sucker-ish and all that, he got a few cool points back with me for that bar right there. You see, single mothers, what they'll do instead of trying to protect their child from the world, right, and work hard and do whatever it takes to maintain their freedom so that they can actually be able to enjoy their child and give their child a better future. See, they will go out here and they'll use their child for child support. They'll go out here and they will use their child for all these vouchers and universal based income programs and all of this kind of stuff. That's what they do. You see, when we see somebody like a Master P, right, who was secretly going through a divorce, and the mother of his children started actually using drugs, and she actually got with a man who I believe was also using drugs. So basically they were enabling each other. What did Master P do? Master P went back to New Orleans and he got his younger boys. And then that's when we started seeing all of these headlines about Master P is a deadbeat father and all of this kind of stuff. And that event that happened, I think it was in 2012, all the way up until the incident with Romeo, where you saw Romeo not talking to his dad because the sister died and all this kind of stuff. We just witnessed a 10-year event play out, all because a man went to go save his children. And those children would not be in the place that they are if it was not for the hard work that their fathers put in. So yes, these single mothers will train up their children to be terrorists, to be destructive, to terrorize society, rob people, disrespect old people, be unproductive, be leeches. These are all the things that single mothers will train up their children to do. So if you are a man out here and we don't really advise of that over here on this channel, but just understand, if you're a man out here and you're dabbling with these single mothers and there's no progress that's coming out when you come in the picture, you're a part of the problem too. You're just as bad as these single mothers out here that train up their children to be terrorists. And that's all I gotta say.
Let's go, Zone. You next up. Fox Mo,
Yeah.
you next up, Fox Mo.
Yeah, man, but let me say this. Fucking to each one teach one. I want to give a big thanks to Mr. Goodbread for shining some light on this subject. Members of the chat, productive members of society. We're in a wartime right now. You know what I mean? A very serious ass spiritual war. Other people are lost. Other people are still trying to, keep other people trapped by promoting the negativity as these flying roaches that tried to come into the chat and try to disband us. You have to be more mindful of when you're asking other people for benefits, privileges, all of that, governmental assistance. I ain't got nothing against the government because sometimes some people do need help. But for people that abuse it or try to use that to rectify the situation and putting other people under, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And for the other people that don't understand what the system really is, the system is to keep you reliant upon them instead of you making a way for yourself. If you made a way for yourself because God helps those that helps others, if you don't do and take the time to get the proper knowledge and to vet out different situations and furthermore vet out people to see what their true intentions are, you will never fully learn. And when you don't fully learn, you'll become destroyed. The people that are really not trying to help you, you're the ones that are signing your signatures on there, which is a contract. If you going ahead and you selling yourself and your own kids into slavery and destroying your own legacy, you're a fucking sellout. Okay? You're a fucking sellout and you will burn for that shit. And I'm telling you now, for those that don't know and other people that are in the chat, y'all need to start doing y'all research because anything y'all sign y'all names onto becomes a contract, a legally binding contract. You got to stay closer to God's law, not man's law. What contract? God's law. Because remember, he is who for God, then who could be against him? He is for who is for God, who can be against him? So if you going ahead and you staying up under God, you're awarded all his protection. But you go under man's law, you're saying that a man is your God. And therefore you don't get no protection of what's coming. And right now you're seeing people turn into demons, trying to attack people that are bringing the truth, like Mr. Goodbread, members of this live, you know what I'm saying? Members in the chat, y'all gotta hold yourselves accountable for what the fuck is really going on. Wake up, see the truth. You know what I'm saying? All these programs, 42 USC 666, they're selling everybody into slavery. And when you go ahead and you sign your name on that contract, then guess what, motherfucker? You a slave too. And you about to get what's coming. Because when Zaddy comes out to say, hey, time's up, you're going to have to pay. And that's all I'm going to say. Just to each one, teach one. Mr. Goodbread, thank you for giving us this channel. And I yield, fam. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. And members of the chat, members of the channel, thank you.
No doubt. Foxy Mo, you up next, Foxy Mo.
All right, thank you. I just want to take this time and thank you for providing this discussion. It's definitely is leaving me with, I just, just to sum it up, it's just that mindfulness, definitely what we are producing, what we're a product of, to make it better, taking generational curses and making it generational wealth, and it is about building, and make sure that we're holding each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? And so just really thank you. And I thank you, brothers, for this. And I look forward to watching more, and I just thank you all. Peace and love all.
Please don't be no stranger, man. I get the goosebumps. Your tone, your mannerisms, it's just my spiritual discernment of you. Because, we don't need to be in the same room. We don't need to have met. I'm a great judge of character. I have did the work on myself so much. It's something about you, sis. Don't be no stranger. I'll tell you that I've had some great sisters with sense come on my show, and I have not got the goosebumps. You know what I mean? So don't be no stranger.
I won't.
Now,
I appreciate that.
See, here we go with the flying roach stuff right here, bro. You only bash black women. It's more white people on welfare than black. Cicely, stop running with the stupid shit, bro. We don't care. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. All right? Let's talk about the more. Let's talk. Why do we always compare ourselves to the whackness of everybody else? Why do y'all always compare yourself to the lame of everybody else? Why don't you compare yourself? Why don't you see yourself being able to compare yourself to the white folks in Hollywood? My sisters, right? Why do you want to compare yourself to the white woman on welfare? The goal is to get off welfare. They said it best in the chat. My guy, One Mike, said it best. We not knocking anybody on it, because you're gonna need it. Sometimes you're gonna need to take what the devil give you, right? And turn it and give it, hand it on over to some spiritual, some God, right? Some holiness. And then that right there is what, I know some power couples where the man, he sell drugs, but he believe in God. And the woman, she on welfare, but she follow him because he believe in God. And they good. They not on the internet. They not on the internet searching for relationship advice. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm not condoning that lifestyle. At any given time, their fairy tale can go boom, but it's to that extent.
And real quick, Mr. Goodbread, because this guy talking about, oh, you keep bashing women, whatever. We gotta talk to women like children, unfortunately, because as we see going on in the world, and we see going on with our children, there's a lot of destruction coming from from these women. Now we go and talk about men, and rightfully so. We need to talk about men, but we never talk about women, and that's the problem. We can call men dusty, we can call men, deadbeats, and we can call men that, and men have been hearing it, and we've been trying to change that. Unfortunately, we never told that to women. So women do the same stupid stuff, get themselves pregnant, become single mothers. Then when the consequences happen, they're crying, oh, I don't know nobody help. Where's the father? Where's this? Well, man, if you would have listened to us when we try to tell y'all, stop sleeping around, stop being 304s, stop having babies out of wedlock, you might not be in the situation you're in now. So this is why we got to be hard on women, because unfortunately, today's women are acting like children. And it doesn't matter the age. They could be 24, 64. They're still trying to act like teenagers. So that's why we got to be hard on women.
And here we go again. This is how you know you got to unhook. This is mental illness. You saying the same thing that the other folks that I have converted into healthiness, right? Because they start out saying the same stuff as you, the same deflections. They not the only ones. That's the problem, right? You so worried about other people that you don't focus on yourself, right? You're saying it's okay to do what you're doing because the other people are doing it, when we're telling you what you're doing is self-destructing. So you're going to tell us, no, I'm not self-destructing. The other people are self-destructing too. That's mental illness. Think about it. Think about it. What you're saying, they're not the only ones that do it. We don't care. We want y'all to stop. We want y'all to stop, and then we're going to go help them. But what we're not going to do is, we're not going to go over there and look over there and help them and allow you to continue to be stupid. All right? That's what you tell yourself. That's what you tell us when you say that, yo. Now, let me go on and get to it, guys. Today's theme was, you know what I mean? Single mothers train up their children. How they train up their children. A lot of us, we get on here, we get in these spaces, and we talk about single mothers and this and that. And I'm talking to my fellas right now. All right, so single moms, don't worry, y'all don't get no more attention unless Five tell y'all something in his closer. But fellas, I'm talking to y'all right now. We get on here and we talk a lot about single mothers, forgetting a lot of us is raised by a single mother. Now, our mother love us. So this is not a channel that tell you hate your moms, because your mother, she did the best she could do. I guarantee you that. She'll tell you that. Even these crook-ass, stupid-ass mothers that we went over today, they trying to do the best they can do with what they know. But they were not trained up themselves, guys, right? So in order to get to the information and to get to the know-how, and so what should we do? We have to go to our book. We got to go to the instruction manuals, the basic instruction before leaving Earth, guys. We have to. And it tells us, we know what we saw today. Can a woman forget her nursing child so that she have no compassion on the, damn, my fucking thing is blocking it, womb? But this lets you know, she gonna forget there's mothers out here. So let's stop playing, let's pretend, let's stop acting like all of these mothers out here know what they doing. Let's stop acting like your mama know what she was doing, like she raised you on 100% great information, especially when you ain't got it, Sway. You saw how my homegirl Ty was gonna get up here and tell me how she had a good old plan to have a baby in poverty. That's what she was gonna tell me. And I was gonna sit here and let her tell me how she thought having a baby in poverty, just because you planned to do that, was a great idea. And a lot of y'all is hooked and programmed to that foolishness because your mama, not the person that trained you up, ain't trained up. So it's just a pattern, a continuation, and a cycle of stupidity going around. And everybody want to guard and cover the cat box, cover the cat shit, as if this shit don't exist. But back to what I'm saying, knowing that, sir, it'll behoove you to go get the information for yourself. Where are you gonna get the information from? Let's read the next one. Psalms 27:10. For my father and mother have forsaken me. You know what I mean? So he's telling you right there, they don't have the answer, Sway. Yes, your father a deadbeat. He ran off. He couldn't deal with your mama pressure. He couldn't handle her. She livestock, right? And your mama, she had you hip to the hip for them benefits. So she ain't let your father see you, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, you got to go to him. But the Lord will take me in. This is why this is a MGTOW channel that tell you, do not conform with the ways of the world. Go the other way and let God give you the plan and the play, bro. Remember, you got to be the quarterback. We are leaders as a man. You know, they love telling us that. But this is a real man talking. As a man, we got to be the leaders, which means we got to be the quarterback, which means we got to get our plays from somebody, which means the coach is our creator. God, man, woman, child. It got to be in that order. It got to be in that order, or nothing got to rock. If you're not submitting to God, then your shorties that you're looking for is never gonna submit to you. They'll use you, but they'll never submit to you, bro. They'll top you off, but they'll never submit to you, bro. They'll give you the doo-doo, because you know where the doo-doo is.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says, she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there, guys. You got to go get the information for yourself, guys. That's all I mean, guys. You got to go get the information for yourself. Maybe God scripted it like that for our moms not to even be able to get us the information, so that we are forced to go get that information. Poverty, 50% circumstance. That's our parents. Other half of poverty, 50% acceptance of that circumstance. That's on you, guys. That's on you. And I need y'all to get that through your head. Remember that. Remember, we're going to have fun over here, but we also going to take some personal accountability. Because we knew we jumped our ass out there and ain't read them instructions. We jumped our ass out there playing less pretend in a delusion just like them. We going to leave it in knowing we ain't got no fucking resources. Knowing we living off our mama clout. 5,000, take us home, man.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man, back to what I was saying earlier, man, about the living in denial, delusion, and diversion, right? Or diverting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a man or a woman in the comments talking about, but they do it too and all this other shit. But that's basically what it is, man. Is living in that delusion and always pointing the finger and never, you know, looking at yourself and seeing what's really going on in reality about the people around you or what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the truth. You know what I'm saying? You always like trying to avoid the truth and trying to, you know, go along with this lie that everything is all right. But you know, a lot of niggas, man, the animal instinct comes out in a nigga, man. It's like if you corner a raccoon with logic, accountability, and responsibility, right? That motherfucker gonna come out fighting. You know what I'm saying? He gonna try to get out of that trap, nigga. And that's what these niggas is in. These niggas is in a trap, and it's men that are waking up and getting this knowledge and information, and so now you gotta run. You gotta run around and hide from this truth and shit, and you gotta come up with the same motherfucking tactic that what about them and all this type of shit, right? And I'm gonna tell you, man, personally, I done dealt with all kind of females, white, black, Mexican, mixed, whatever, right? But I've never dealt with a white woman or Asian woman or whatever that uses the excuse of what a black woman does for what she does. Only black women do that shit. Talk about what other people do as a justification for what she's doing. That shit is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you about these single mothers, right? That do their kid a disservice, just like the Steven ass bitch, right? She's doing this shit in front of her kids. So therefore, you committing crimes with your kids. So therefore, CPS should have been called. DHS should have been called. Them white people was real nice to your black ass. But they probably know that you already deleted the father from these children's lives, so it was going to be hard for you to get your kids out of CPS. So these motherfuckers did you a service, but then you want to be defiant and you want to talk shit when you see you getting away with shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. All you black women, you always talk about, oh, ain't no good black men, because they're getting raised by bitches like this, right? So, and you niggas is getting shot by the police and getting fucked up in the system and shit like that, right? You sat back and witnessed your mom deal with authority like that. Now you think you can get away with it. Mm-hmm. And you get a different result.
Dummy.
So when that, I mean, and I guarantee you that thieving ass black bitch didn't have a father in her life either. She was raised by another nutting ass black bitch. So when y'all talk about when you talk about how the black men are and how they soft, how they going the other way, and I'm talking about rainbow way,
brightness.
They being influenced by their mom and the women around them. You know what I'm saying? So there's all kind of resources and systems set up, and homeless shelters and all kind of resources set up for women. But guess what women do? You take a child's resource away from it, which is a father. That's one of the main programs a child needs to have to navigate itself through the world, especially when a man is trying to learn how to be a man. You got to learn how to be a man from a man, not a woman, especially not a woman that hates men. You know what I'm saying? And your circumstances of hating men is because you couldn't pick the right one. So now your disdain for a man filters through your children. So now you talk bad about your choices in men that you chose, and you instill that in your child, because a lot of bitches, you know what you do. You have adult conversations around your around your children, and you want your children to be on your team. And if the motherfuckers ever go against what you say, it's a punishment coming. It's going to be verbally, psychologically, or physical. So you got to acknowledge what the fuck you do and stop talking about what other people do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get some better results and shit like that. And I'm going to tell you something. On the presentation of your looks and shit, hey man, you gotta, when you walk out the house, man, you gotta look your best.
You talking about that Barnett? Yeah, you talking about that Barnett and that bullseye thing. I'm gonna whip Ty ass, B.
It ain't just her. We see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and this is the thing, right? You're so comfortable in not giving a fuck about what black men think about you, but you wouldn't go to a dentist appointment like that. You wouldn't go to court looking like that. I mean, if you was looking for a man, you wouldn't be walking around like that. Because see, when it's time to go to the club, you get done up because you want to get seen, you want to get chose, you want to get looked at, right? So if your standards is only good on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You only raise your standards on the weekend when for 4 hours, and then you turn back into a pumpkin. And this is what you want the black man to accept. You know what I'm saying? So you want everybody to lower their standard to your standard. But I'm gonna tell you something, black women, if you really want a good black man, you need to raise the standard of the man you want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because with that power of destruction you also have that power of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know too many women that have a conversation with a man like, hey man, we should start a business. You know what I'm saying? I know your skill set. I know my skill set. You know, I can be the accountant or the secretary or whatever, you know, and you can do the work, and I'm gonna make it easy for you. And we can do this shit as a team. Nah, we don't think about that. We think about smashing. We think about putting each other in the system. We think about all kind of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why the shit is never gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is gonna try to get the box, and the woman gonna try to sell it.
And that's it. She gonna lead with selling that fish hole, because for one, she programmed to thinking that's her only value. And the dude gonna lead with helping to sell it. Cause he know a lot, he hang around a lot of people that buy coochie, because that's his reality. You know what I mean? And that's the cycle. That's why I say this whole gender war, which really is a spiritual war, really consists of modern single mother raised sons and daughters from different generations and different households. That's all. That's who's on the internet right now beefing with each other. Two entitled motherfucking children. You know what I mean? But I'm the op. Guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. This shit was real. We had an all-star panel. Salute to my panel. Salute to everybody that supported the channel. Don Jeter, big ups to you. You know what I mean? You damn near sponsored the show for the month. You know what I mean? You got me giving away shit now. You know what I mean? You know how we do. My blessing, your blessing, my blessing is everybody's blessing, bro. Because that's how it's supposed to go. We not supposed to want to see niggas fucked up. We not supposed to want to be standing over people like, oh, look at me, look at me. We supposed to want to help. Salute to all my white supporters. You already know, don't let nobody scare you or bluff you into coming into these doors because of the titles. Today, I did not put black woman in the title purposely. You know what I mean? Some days I put black woman in the title, but that don't mean I'm talking about only black women. All right? So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, and don't forget, don't fall into the trap. Start your week today so that it'll be easier for you. A lot of people try to rest on Sunday. What are we resting for? We either didn't do much and we want to rest, or we not gonna be preparing ourselves for the week. Like, let's not rest. Let's get it done. All right, y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and do not play with your life, guys. We do this for the culture, guys. No doubt. All right, y'all.
Peace.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.